All
Um,
right.
Picking up from where we left off 2 weeks ago, I finally made your way to Black Shroud after getting attacked by the same bandits that you encountered earlier. They set a trap for you, and you guys were coming back from Low Garden after you guys killed the dad and the problem that they were having with their aqueduct. You guys made it to Black Shroud. You arrived super late at night, maybe, and as you guys were going through the cloak where Black Shroud is, you guys could see that Black Shroud even at night. See like uh, there's tall stone buildings, and each like every other window had a fire. But you guys went through a big uh, like steel gates that were guarded by wings that were guarding the gate, and you saw a couple up on the walls. And you asked one of them where the nearest one was. You guys went in and crashed out, and after a really long sleep, probably about 10 hours, all you guys awake around the same time, feeling refreshed from the long days on the road you guys spent. You guys are all feeling hungry. You guys are in the upper deck of a large inn.
We're now on the upper deck line.
Morning, probably like 9 or 10.
Okay. Hmm. Need to just double check some things before.
One of the noblemen of Lowgarden told you guys should go to Black Shroud.
Yep.
Yep.
Just go sign up with the bounty hunters, I believe. Or the...
Monster Hunters, I believe.
Yeah, Monster
No,
Hunters.
the Spiders
basically.
Guild, if I remember correctly.
No. The Fighters Guild has no presence in Black Shroud. The companions are what you're looking for. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that.
Skyward.
It's too funny.
That's horrible.
So much.
The only problem is I'm a milk drinker, though.
It's spiraling downwards. It's spiraling downwards. Oh gosh. Oh no. Alright. So, I'm going to head downstairs. And I'm going to, yeah, I'm just gonna head downstairs. And I'm going to ask the... I'm gonna ask the innkeeper. Sorry, that's the word. Where that guild of bounty hunters is normally stationed.
Yeah, you come down like a double set of stairs that goes down and it cuts and then it goes down again. And there's a big open but they're serving a lot of breakfast right now. You walk up to the bar and it's a lady. Her name is. She introduced herself as Freckletoe, and you can see she's up on like a pedestal to get to the top of the bar, so she can see you. She's a halfling woman with like red hair and freckles and stuff, and she tells you basically that you mean the Slayers Guild.
Yes, the Slayers Guild.
She tells you where it's at. It's quite a ways away from the city. And you guys are now. You guys would have to go to the town square. She says, quarter, and it has a big sign that you can't miss. Road signs and stuff to tell you what to do. But she offers you a big breakfast for one couple.
I thank her. And I'm gonna flip her gold because that'll bring me down to a nice even number.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing throughout the
Harundus will come downstairs to get breakfast. He's refreshed.
Yeah, you see Ortis at the talking with the barkeeper, and you overhear all that.
So we got about a half day's journey ahead of us.
No, it's in town. She said
It's in town, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's on the other side of town, over by the docks. So you see on the map, on Roll20, that route is kind of like, it looks like
Yeah.
it's in a big harbor. There's the docks. So she told you it's up on the other side,
Okay.
north of the town.
All right.
And I'm gonna go get Crota because she's not there, and I'm gonna say I'm heading out to the Slayers. If anyone wants to join me, I think introducing ourselves as a small group would actually probably increase our odds of getting in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You see Crota slowly and disgruntledly getting out of bed with the small pouch of rattling knucklebone dice on his side,
Oh,
and his book bound in leather and pages made of human skin.
disturbing.
It's not meant for the mortal world.
Nah.
Necronomicon.
Well, I mean, there's no other place it could exist. There's no other place the Necronomicon could exist. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be the mortal world.
Are you sure you want me there? I mean, I have to go and meet the nobles right now.
They probably
Well,
won't
maybe
let us
a noble
in
will be
unless we
there.
do a job. Who knows?
The nobles might be there. Who knows? I mean, it's a big guild. It's supposedly important. If I were a noble, that's not where I would be.
Are
But
you trying
hey,
to
you
persuade
never
me?
know.
Are you trying to
Sure.
persuade me? So
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and
Well, I'll
persuade
make-
you.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh boy, I have +0 to this. Let's see what I.
That's not bad.
Pretty good.
Okay. No, I'm gonna go to. Who owns this town, by the way?
No one owns the town per se. I mean, you haven't heard the name of the noble house that is in charge of the cloak, but
Well, I am going to go down to the market then. If you guys can go do whatever you want, I'm going to go down to the market and hassle some guards. He blatantly says that he's not going to deny he's going to hassle guards.
You committed crimes against Black Shroud and her people.
I'm just going to watch him. I'm just going to watch him walk out the door and be like, "Oh, that's not out of character, actually. All things considered."
I guess.
Yeah. What do you want to bet we come back? He's in jail.
I bet you all my copper pieces that if he comes back, that he won't be in jail.
All right, I'll bet you my copper is to the opposite.
All right.
I'd say that's a fair wager.
Wait, how much copper do you have?
I've got a few.
So does this mean I should roll persuasion over the course of their little tangent? Does
Well,
this-
I'm assuming that I assumed you already walked out of the door.
Yeah.
I know.
No.
I know
There's
I'm already gone.
there doesn't seem to be a lot of guards. You got to go hunting for them. So, but Horrendous and Ortis, what do you guys want to do?
I want to. With that insight check, I want to know how many copper pieces he's got.
Uh,
Oh, you gotta roll this.
I feel
I'll
like
roll
I'm
deception.
way-
I'll roll deception and counter. Okay,
Okay.
I've
I've got a few.
I've got 9.
You've got 9? Oh. Oh, good. Oh, good. Glad I'm wagering my 240.
Well, I haven't been spending my gold like crazy.
Well, neither have I, but, it's copper. I'm still taking the bet because screw it. I don't care about money. All right. So I'm going to follow the innkeeper's directions.
Yeah.
And basically just beeline it for the Slayers.
Exactly. Horrendous will follow.
Okay, so you guys are. They told you whenever you first came in, the central area. That's all like cobblestone stuff, and then from that circle, there's 3 separate paths. They told you to take the central one, and the inn was on the second block. So you guys go up the main center road for probably a good 10-15 minutes, and
Oop, here we go.
there's very little trash. There's no animals defecating anywhere. And it seems to be kind of busy, but a lot of the inhabitants there are halflings. And eventually, you come up on a huge town square, basically. And over to the left, you can see like bigger buildings. They look like apartment buildings. And then over to the right, you can see that it says the guild quarter. It's guild quarter. Up the throughout the town square, there's like little merchants with their little carts and stuff. Quarter.
Alright. So there's a bunch of merchants.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of merchants in the town square.
Do I see what are any of them like selling interesting oddities that I might be interested in, like magical items? Or potential.
Make a perception.
Yeah, 1 second. I closed my thing in just the perfect wrong time.
You know, Harundis will also take a look around for similar stuff. Nope. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, it's pretty much all food. There's a couple of jewelers, but unless you guys want to make an Arcana check, it just looks like it's food, but just like regular gold chains and then like a couple of rings you see. Mostly just food like fish and like that.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna look at Harundis and say, well, you're the bigger, scarier one. Do you think you wanna lead the way when we introduce ourselves?
Why not? I've got nothing better to do.
Okay, so you guys make your way through the guild quarter. You can see there's a blacksmithing guild, and it's this huge operation. It's a big, tall building, and it's got a huge forge in there. Then you pass the builders guild, and their building is super high. It's all made of different bricks, different masonry. It's even got a whole section that's all timber. You guys pass the Hunters Guild and pick out a bunch of furs and stuff. Eventually, you come through where she told you the Slayers Guild was, and size building. It looks like it's not necessarily like a flat facade. It's got different undulations in it, but it's probably 4 or 5 stories tall. Shingles on it and all that, but above the red doors that are doubled, there's these two huge, looks like wrought iron axes that are crossed like this. Guild, Slayers Guild above it.
Huh. I say, well, lead the way.
Yep. We're just gonna walk up and open the door.
Alright, so it opens easy enough and all that. We're gonna stop right there, and then we're gonna go to Kuroda.
All right then.
Probably after a good hour of looking for a guard, back to the front gate where you guys came from, and the guard. What do you want to do?
I'm going to boldly approach. Huh?
It's a little halfling, and he's got a spear and a shield, and he's got full plate mail armor on. Just saying.
All right then. I'm going to slowly approach him and then ask him, "You, good sir, do you happen to know of the noblemen who happen to inhabit this town?"
House Forkton? This is him asking you.
I'm sorry, what? Could you say that one more time?
And he asks you, are you talking about House Forktongue?
Yes, and any other nobles in this town. I have important business with them.
The noble houses, House Forktongue, they're the ones that run all of the boats.
Alright, could you point me in the direction where their residence is? You see, I'm a traveling scholar. And in turn, I've been tasked with a sacred duty of asking them 2 questions. I have to ask all the noblemen of this land 2 individual questions pertaining to each of them.
You're a scholar, you said?
Yes.
Well, Forktongues aren't necessarily known for... I mean, if you're really that good of a scholar, maybe you should go to the university district.
Okay, then.
Get an audience with anybody from House Forktongue. Guarded manner.
Alright, then. Thank you for your help. And then I'm going to turn and walk off and follow his directions to the, what you call it?
Want to go to the university district?
Yeah.
Like 1 block away from where you're at right now. So he just points you over to the right, and you walk, and it's like another section. You see that there's the big city walls, and then once you get the block up, you can see that there's another lower stone wall that goes as far as you can see. A big wooden gate, and there's one person there standing in front of it with its arms closed. It's an elf.
So is the gate closed? It is closed? Okay, then. I'm going to cautiously approach the elf and say, "Sir, is this where all the wizardly folk live?"
He tells you, yeah, this is the university district. It houses a lot of the universities that scholars and hone their skills here in the Southlands.
Upon hearing this, Kuroda's eyes just light up. It's like you're singing the song to his. You're like singing the song of his people by this point. And in turn, he says, might I be allowed in? I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen a university of this size. Of this reputation, to be exact. In fact, I'm a scholar who was sent here to actually speak with the nobleman of this town. I was wondering if you can also point me in the direction of the household. Huh?
It's probably not going to happen, but as he does that, he knocks on the door, and you can hear it's a loud, it's a gate, it's wood. It sounds really like a hard oak or something, but he knocks twice, and it opens up, and it opens it into this huge courtyard with like beautiful on them, and everything's nicely manicured, and it comes up to this big semicircle. And in front of that is this huge building. It's probably worth and maybe 10 stories tall. Large staircase leading up to the front door. And he tells you that he can escort you to the admissions office if you're really that interested in it.
Upon hearing this, Kuroda just quickly embraces the elf and says, "Thank you, my good man. Please,
Yeah,
lead
he
on."
looks weirded out and he kind of pushes you off of him and tells you, and he leads you up to the door and all that, to the admissions office. And it's you can see there's beautiful black marble and large columns and stuff. And then there's a big desk about 100 feet back. And you can see there's like students and stuff kind of looking at you weird and stuff. But The guy kind of tells you, "I'll wait here. Good luck," and he sends you off to the desk to talk to somebody.
Alright, I'm going to boldly approach the desk and say, "Hello there. I hear this is an admission office.
Yes.
What will it take to actually be admitted into this grand university of yours?"
Well, what are you interested in?
Are you?
Are you a magic user? Or what?
I'm a magic user, yes. In fact, I was trained by the man known as Justice Drania.
He doesn't know who that is. It's or he, the guy at the admissions desk. He doesn't react to it at all. He says, "Oh, of course. So you obviously study to learn your magic, right?
Yes.
Which field of magic are you most interested in?"
My most interested field of magic would have to be either necromancy or transmutation. Or
As soon as you say necromancy, and he says, "Get the fuck out of here now."
I'm not trying to
Snaps his finger.
raise-
He snaps his finger, and you see three robed figures all converging on you.
Alright, I'll leave. With that, I'm slowly going to back away from them.
It's pushing you out like the lady did of River Run.
Alright. Upon
They
that,
hand you off to the guy that escorted you there. He says, "You shouldn't have said that." And he leads you out real quick, like in a hurry, and tells you that necromancy is a forbidden magic in the Southlands.
it is? When I was a boy, I was taught necromancy wasn't entirely evil. In fact, I don't practice any raising the dead magic. I practice life force manipulation.
By this time, he led you back out to the courtyard, and you're explaining this to him, and he tells you have to understand the history in the Southlands and necromancy, and it's been outlawed for hundreds of years ever since the. Not to tell anybody else about that. If you've ever used it.
Alright. I understand. Well, good luck to you. I'll be out your hair soon enough.
Before you leave, he kind of whispers to you. Come back. You could probably get in, but don't tell anybody that. Admission is very costly. Very costly. There are scholarships.
Alright. Thank you very much.
Kind of brushes you off, and Slayers Guild, or keep wandering around.
I'm heading off to the Slayers Guild now. All sullen.
It would take you probably close to an hour to get all the way there, but
In the meantime,
this to the big double doors. You guys are in kind of. It's not small. It's probably about 300, 400 square feet, but it's worn. It looks like worn cobblestone on the floor, and there's like a nice couch, a couple nice couches, or like silk. There's one that's blue, one that's got some gold trimming along it. Everything looks really nice in there. To the back, there's a wooden desk with a big red-headed dwarf with his feet up on the counter, and as soon as he sees you guys in, he gets down, and he just introduces himself as Faramir Ironbreaker, and he's a muscular dwarf with a big, huge orange beard. And inside the beard there's like beads, there's like purple, blue gems and stuff in his beard. But you see the red hair hawk, so the sides are all shaved, and it's a good sized mohawk. And piercings and some old faded blue tattoos that are in the shape of like runes and stuff. And he gets up and he's after he introduces himself, he says, "How can I help you, lads?"
We're looking to, I guess, apply to the Slayers Guild.
Members, you guys don't have a contract for me? No. What makes you think you have what it takes to become a Slayer?
I was about to say, like, oh, where's our friend with all those heads? Did he sell them?
He might have. I mean, I think he took care of one or two at House Green, but
I took all 3, but I gave him 2. I persuaded him really well. I'm pretty sure, at least.
Yeah, I say, well, God.
I also have knucklebone dice.
Well, you're not there right now, so.
Yeah, he's not there right now. So, oh, he would be useful to prove our mettle at this point. But I suppose we could tell you some stories about what we have done in our past accomplishments. We, for one, just not too long ago, only a week or so ago, we took out this horrible little hive of sea creatures. They were disgusting. I have no idea what they actually were.
What did it look like?
Oh, big bulbous eyes, scaly, had like weapons embedded in their body. Ugh, nasty things. Didn't last for too long, but ugh. The most.
Describing it, he gets all intense and he's like really like into the story. It seems like he might like war stories or something, you know. After you describe it, he goes, "Oh, a marrow. Sounds like you encountered a marrow."
A marrow.
That's not an easy target.
well, House Green was having troubles with the aqueducts, and they were what was causing it.
I haven't got that contract yet. He says that he personally handles all the local jobs here in the cloud or in the cloak. Is that all you guys have done? It's killed a marrow and you guys think you can do it?
Well, we did deal with a nest of ghouls, I think, what was that, like roughly a week before that?
Even a week before that. And then I constructed this, and then I'm going to show him my thunder cannon, and then just kind of go into the description of what it can do. Like, oh yes, this is... I load up an arcane magazine into here, and then it fires a projectile at extremely high speeds, much more efficient than a crossbow. And then I'm just going to kind of ramble on.
His eyes are lit up, all into it, and, especially describing what it does. He does say that being a dwarf, growing up in the Silverhands, he feels good. He never thought he'd get to learn how it works and all that. And he asked if he could shoot it.
I said, well, I mean, if you have a good enough target, I'd be careful about whatever is behind it. However, and I'm just gonna kind of hand it to him. If you've got a firing range, that'd be a good place to.
He points it at the wall and shoots, and he's like, "Oh shit, hell yeah!" And he says, "Oh, that's awesome." So you guys have killed a couple ghouls.
It was, how many was there? Like, I think 5 or 6, and then there was a big one.
Big nasty thing, claws.
It was like it was up on its hind legs.
It was 5 ghouls. We killed 7 dogs. And we killed 3 of those fish people.
Many kills.
Many kills.
Okay. So he asked you to describe it and all that, and he's really into it, but he says, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to sketch that with, like, do an anatomy sketch on one of my notes.
What he ends up doing, naming just about everything that you guys have fought that you didn't know what the word was for it or what they were called. It seems like he's been around the block and has done some studying or has been out in the world quite a bit. Yeah, he says, you guys might do okay with this local job that I got. And he slams his big fist on the table, and he looks back to the curtain that's kind of off to his left behind the counter, and he yells out for someone, come out here. And all of a sudden, you see the curtains move. You don't really see anything, but you hear a lot of clunking and clanging like metal. She comes. They come around the desk, and it's a small little halfling. She's only maybe 3.5, 4 feet tall, but she comes desk, and she's wearing this dull silver plate mail, and you can see that it's really ornate. Actually, there's some like swirls and shit on the pauldrons, and then it's got a nice cool design on the in between her breasts. Introduces herself one by one to you guys, and to run this, she's way up here shaking your hand.
Yep.
Shake hand, but she introduces herself as Seleucus, and she asks if you have what it takes to become a full member.
I believe so.
As do I.
I mean, we've proven ourselves on the field of battle. As soon as our other friend gets here, we may actually be interested in showing off some of our trophies. Well, his trophies.
I wish I'd bottled some of that dust from the ghouls that I turned into gold dust.
Did you not?
I don't know. I didn't touch it. I was just like, it's not enough to make money, considering the amount. I made such a small amount with my spell.
Dust of Undead, who knows, might be useful for alchemy.
Oh, that's true. I wish I'd bottled it now.
Guys done? She asked if you guys are done.
Yes, we're done, sorry. We tend to get lost in conversation.
You can tell she's kind of skeptical. She has like that, yeah, okay.
He's gonna look. Harundus is actually gonna look at her. You wouldn't happen to be a paladin, would you?
No, I don't believe in any god.
Oh, one of those.
I'm just gonna tap him on the stomach and say, "Be respectful."
Yes.
Let's stop that shit. She's getting not frustrated, but she's starting to kind of think just a bunch of jokesters. But willing to.
If you really want to see what I used to kill the ghouls, it's a semi-experimental spell I made.
Hey, big boy.
Arunda's will just pull out his sword and cast Midas Blade on it.
Oh, yeah, renamed it.
Up with the gold and all that, the gold flame, but looks pretty impressed by that. But he says, "We'll see how well you can do in the field."
Yeah, and then of course Arundus lets the flames and sparkles go, and he puts his sword away.
I'm just gonna say, well, point us in the right direction, and if we disappoint, I guess we won't be your problem anymore.
In order to become full members, and she's not necessarily rude when she's describing this, but she tells she's skeptical of you guys. She tells you that in order to become full members, another member has to witness you guys the contract and report back and make a report to the higher ups on how well you did, and that Worth had just got a contract in, and it's here local in the cloak, and she says that she's willing to witness and sign off on you guys.
Well, say we accept.
Yes, gratefully. Now, if Kuroda would just get here.
It's only probably been maybe 30.
I hope you don't mind waiting a little bit for our other member. He's the wizard in our group.
He's a bit of a nut, but he's
very useful when it comes to healing.
Scary. He's scary.
He's also scary, yes.
She says that's fine. Couch with her, and she's in her full armor and all. So she's getting more and more impatient. Comes in.
Hello.
There he is.
She's barges into the Slayers Guild.
Hey, Kuroda, you still got that fish head?
Yes.
Mind showing it to them real quick?
With that, I slowly produce a large fish head from my pack, which is bloodstained by this point.
And probably stinks.
It would definitely stink.
It definitely smells. Yep.
Was the head from the main guy or the?
It was, if I remember correctly, he cut it from one of the big ones.
It was from the one that I kept was from the thing that suffered, that I spoke to in Auckland, and then cast Speed Undead to fuck it up.
Oh yeah, then it was one of the big ones.
Yep.
You can see that the Fenrir guy in the dwarf looks up. Oh, it was a sea hag. He couldn't figure it out.
Oh.
Sea hags.
Oh, so that was the other one.
Says that was
I mean,
that was
good. Go ahead. My apologies.
Yeah, and you can see that Seleucus is just kind of head nodding. She says she's got to make one stop before you guys take off.
I have got no problem with that.
She wants-
In
All
fact,
day.
if there's a place in town that has potions, I wouldn't mind picking up an extra one or two.
Wait, are we gonna go do something?
I was about to say potions. We got a dispensary right there.
True, but his
Wait,
don't
are we
last.
already leaving town?
Yes,
Not quite yet.
almost.
Not quite yet.
Shit.
We'll come back.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go do a job and then we'll come back.
All right. But you two come with me outside in the alleyway. Okay?
What?
Okay, that's not suspicious at all. Let's go.
No. Harundus is going to incite this man.
All right. Just come on. I need to explain something to you. So,
All right.
I roll for this.
We'll be
Persuasion?
outside.
It'd either be deception if you're lying or persuasion if you're truthing.
I'm truthing. So
Okay, you're
persuasion.
truthing.
Fuck no, I'm looking really, really terrified by this point.
All right. Let's go outside.
And you can see that the woman just sinks.
Said you have a stop to complete, right? Do we need to be there?
She'd like to show you where she's going.
All right. Okay,
We'll
Kuroda. How
be
long?
back.
How long
We'll
will
be
this
back.
take, Kuroda?
40
probably just
seconds?
Okay.
Yeah, it'd probably just be a few.
All right.
few-
So we'll be like a minute or something. We'll be right back. In fact, we'll be just out front.
Yeah.
As soon as we dip into an alleyway, I'm gonna pull you guys down into a crowd position and then say, okay guys, so, little word for the wise. We're kind of fucked right now. I'm using forbidden magics in this town. Well, actually in this entire land. Okay?
Oh no, and we're gonna have someone watching us.
I mean, I have some other spells, but it turns out half of my spell pool, all the shit in my book, is really fucked up. As we all know.
Well, I mean, I kind of figured that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I saw what you did to the fish. After all.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll cover for you.
Yeah.
I think.
Focus on supporting us, and we'll take care of the fighting.
Okay.
At this point, Seleucus comes outside and says, "Follow me, idiots."
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait,
Alright.
we're gonna make a stop, right?
Yep.
I'm
Making a
going
stop.
I'm going to need to make a stop at a silversmith.
Probably it's blacksmith.
Oh, Jesus. And you guys, like 4 or 5 blocks, you guys are passing more and more guild houses. A lot of large buildings. And then you come up to this like dead end. It's almost like an alley building, but well, it looks like 2 buildings right next to each other. and then there's this little tiny shop that's in between the two, and she walks in. Do you guys follow?
Yeah, Arundus is
That's
curious.
all. Well, actually, I'm gonna perception check. Does this place look okay? You know what I mean?
Looks fine. Your perception roll, you can tell that there's some sort of magnet going on.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna keep
Outside,
my eyes
she
where.
tells you guys to come
Rhoda
in.
is gonna stay
Yeah,
outside.
I'm following in. I'm following in.
He's gonna keep his book hidden in his backpack.
Yeah, that's probably a necromantic artifact. That's a good idea.
You two walk in, her and the shit on you, right?
Yeah, Arundus is pretty much following her. He feels this place is very likely on the up and up, considering a member of the Slayers Guild frequents it.
Walk in, and from the outside, it looked like a really small shop. When you go in, it seems you can definitely tell right away that it's not a small shop. It's a huge 5-story building with opulent fucking like white marble, and inside there's like a cashier's semicircle desk, and there's a tall behind the desk, and he's in like white silk robes, lots of jewelry. He's got like rings all over his fingers, and there's like these huge cases full of books, and there's some glass showcase stuff with little knickknacks in there, and then you can see like there's whole cases with like armor sets and swords and all that stuff in there. So Lucius walks in, she shakes hands, and she introduces the elf to you guys as Roland.
I'm just gonna be dazzled at all the stuff, and then I'm just gonna look back. This is your collection or the owner's collect? Oh, never mind. Wow, this is astonishing.
Arundus is fascinated, but he gives this new person a respectful bow.
And he says, "Welcome to Golden."
I'm just staring at everything.
Yep, Arundus is looking around the room. So,
Then
is this a shop or...
You can see he's like deep in conversation with Lucius, and he's pulling stuff from underneath the counter. You can see it's like potions and stuff. And he says you guys are welcome to look around, but he only serves guild members.
All right.
And I'm going to say, oh yeah, by the way, you owe me all your copper.
Oh, that's fine. Arundus tosses you the 9 copper.
9 copper. Heck yeah.
Hooray, I dropped almost a pound.
Quick way to lose weight: give somebody else your money.
Right. Said, well, we're not quite guild members yet, I don't think, but I believe we're well on the way.
Right? And she says this is one of the perks of joining. Because you can see she's just giving him like a couple sacks of coin. You guys want to look around? Or?
Arundus is looking at the weapons. He's fascinated.
I'm going to kind of peruse around the bookcases. I'm not going to buy anything unless I see something that looks like some magically enhanced armor.
And you two both make me an investigation. Right?
Investigation. Okay, I'm good at that. Yes, I am.
14, not terrible considering my 0.
You guys both easily enough. What's his name? Lauren, he comes around and asks you if you have any questions about.
Mostly just curiosity. I'm just curious as to what you have here.
Got anything and everything you can imagine. He points out. He asks if there's anything in particular you guys are looking for, and orders. Um, shows you were looking for armor, right?
Yeah, I was looking for armor.
A couple that are special that he has in.
I only heard a couple that are special. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he shows you around. There's only a couple that are special.
That couple. Hmm.
Shoot. I cannot find all this stuff.
I know that feeling. Got like 5 pages of notes, and then you can't remember which page you put it on. Then you realize you put it in a different notebook or something like that. And then...
Okay, here we go. Got it. Okay, so armor. He has. Explains it. It's this full plate mail, and it's kind of black, but it's like in the right light it turns blue, and it has some purples in it in the right light, and it tells you that this is an army that he got from one of the guild members that brought it back and sold it to him. Has a couple of cloaks if you're interested in them.
Couple cloaks. Ooh, yes, cloaks.
He shows you one cloak. It's like scaly, like almost like a dragon, or shows you that it's action, and he has 2 of them. And he's got this one that is this pitch black, and it has like it looks like eyes or something on it. Those tells you that that's a cloak of displacement.
Cloak of displacement. Now, what did the scaly one do?
Action.
I'm sorry, you cut out there again.
Of protection.
Of protection. I'm going to say, displacement, or protection. How much would either of these run me, per se?
So yeah, we'll discuss that one if the time comes.
Alright. Well, I at least know what I can look forward to.
Weapons, right?
What was that?
Right?
I am looking at weapons.
Yeah, he tells you he doesn't really have weapons. That's something he doesn't usually find too much. So he tells you he doesn't have any at the moment, but he'd be more than happy to buy any that you come across. So.
I see, so he doesn't really have a lot for me to look for in weaponry. Okay.
No, there's like some cool looking stuff, but it's more of an than anything.
Alright. Good to know. That's really all Harundus is going to look at. He's mainly just going to wait for their, with lack of a better term, babysitter.
Yeah.
I think she says, she asked if you guys are ready.
Say,
Ready as I'm going to be.
Yeah. I don't think I could afford anything in here anyway. At least not yet.
Yeah, moon with us.
Right. Ready to go. What about Corona?
So,
I mean, he's outside right now.
Oh.
Ah. Alright.
He's not hearing anything.
I mean, hey, that's about all I've got nothing else I'm looking for at the moment.
Ready to go.
so she leads you back through the town and all that. When you guys leave, starts telling you about the contract. She tells you that it's about 36 hours to where they need to get where you guys need to go. We got this commission 3 days ago from a really worried. He's an older guy. He was a farmer. His name was Christoph Buckle. He's near the hamlet called Silvertown. 36.
Silverton.
Silvertown. You guys are going to Silvertown, which is right on the cusp of the mountains over to the east.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like right around here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a fair way of travel.
She tells you that she's done a lot of she tells you basically the plan every day until the last part, 8 hours, and still to them. I asked you guys to describe how you guys take care of the creatures you guys have already. This first 12-hour day.
Wait, you guys.
I didn't even hear what kind of creature it was from the.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Just some creature, or what's no descriptor, or
All she told you was that they got the commission 3 days ago from a very worried man. He was a halfling farmer named Christoph Buckle. He's to his wife. They don't know what.
I say, well, Thunder Cannon normally takes care of most of my problems.
Yeah.
So, how you guys tracked down the ghouls?
How we took care of the ghouls?
Oh.
Well,
I chopped them.
There's actually quite a strategy. Since they were all in their burrows, we circled around the burrows and we drew them upwards with loud noise and combat, and then we bottlenecked them and cut them down one by one until they were all vanquished.
He gets impressed by that. That's a smart thing to do. How those ghouls can get.
Although there was a blue one.
Yeah, there was that large one that was.
Tried choking me to death.
The gas. Yes, they had that conversation in the guild hall, and the dwarf knew that was a gas.
Yeah, we know that what we thought was a gas now.
Yeah.
Big spooky.
She tells you that was a good strategy, but a lot of times Players Guild gets contracts like this. Information, a real slayer, and figure it out and come up. That really sticks in everybody's mind. Anything else you guys want to ask her? Or ask her about the town or anything?
Can gas understand humans? When I was taunting it, I'm pretty sure it could understand me.
She doesn't think so.
I mean, it got really pissed off at me at one point. I started calling it mean names and everything, and then it tried choking me to death. It ignored horrendous in them, but it really tried freaking killing me.
Says she has no idea. Was it?
Man, fuck them.
She asked what language they spoke to them.
I speak in a lot of languages, miss. I speak in Infernal, Ignan. I even speak the language of the Aasimar, that white noise celestial, and Aquan. I speak a lot of languages.
For undead, she says she doesn't know that doesn't know what languages it's never encountered one.
Kuroda's just deliberately leaving out that he knows a freaking mind player language.
So worried about it, she doesn't know what the inside. So that's it? That's all you guys want to talk?
I think so.
I mean, Kuroda's deliberately staying quiet. He's a necromancer, pretty much.
I mean, Arundus doesn't have many questions. He's just kind of ready to go over there and whatever this thing is, beat it down.
You guys travel the first leg is the 12 hours. First night you guys do normal watch and all that. Tells you that she's not doing a watch and she goes to sleep. Dinner.
Arundus is fine with that. He'll just take watch, as he typically does, in the darkest part of the night.
Nothing happens. You guys wake up the next day. You guys got another 12 hours to go. Throughout that day, had clouds, no rain, and presently there's nobody in the room. Another 12 hours. Is there anything you want to ask her today? Or today?
Okay, what was their worst kill?
Or the hardest?
No, I mean the worst kill. I mean, like, you were fumbling about to the point that it was really annoying to kill it.
She describes this time 8 different slayers at once killed a hydra.
A hydra.
Land. It kept regrowing the heads, and it just got more and more dangerous. And then they down a tree.
Okay.
All right. Oh boy, I missed a little bit of that. I'm sorry. I had to.
Fine. They made it the first 12 hours, and they're just making small talk with.
Okay, what was the stupidest kill you did? Like, it just... Your prey just died in the most inane way possible. Something like that.
It was pinned under a tree, and all the heads were kind of.
Okay, same Hydra. That's fair.
Fair enough. All right.
I mean, Kuroda doesn't have that many questions. He is literally a walking... He's a walking bottle collector.
Again, another 12 hours on the second night.
Yep.
You guys.
I'm just continuing with them.
So. Yeah. Again, Arundus doesn't have many questions. If there really isn't info, he can't theorize as to what kind of creature it could be.
Kuroda's just contemplating. Kuroda's just contemplating. This is the longest I have ever been without talking to my book.
And I'm just gonna pat him on the shoulder. I'm just gonna pat him on the shoulder and say, "You'll be okay. I believe in you."
I hate this.
She right before you guys go to bed, she explains to you what her role is in all this. Says that she's there to observe, and she's not going to help, and she will let you guys die.
Fair enough.
There
You're really just there to observe.
What did you two agree to?
She's simply there to observe our kill to make sure we are fit to join the guild. Fair enough.
A little heartless, but yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so during the night, you guys nothing happens. You guys do your normal watches and all that. Those of you that you guys are waking up early in the morning so you can make it to Silvertown at a decent. Throughout the night, nothing happens. You guys wake up the next day at 4 o'clock in the morning and start walking. Take a break real quick. I gotta pee.
No problem.
This is going to be a weird fight. I only got 2 spells available for this.
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, even though I'll burn through resources quickly, I intend to get in some really strong hits early in the fight.
Well, actually, I only have 3 spells available for this, actually.
Just activate my Arctic North Blade, and then Booming Blade, Divine Smite.
Oh, yeah, I'm pissed about that.
What was I
Oh,
saying?
actually, yes.
But, so in the Book of Lost Spells, I found one of my old favorite spells. It's called Air Forge. So it's going to be fun for you.
Alright, I'm back. Is everybody back?
I'm still here, yeah.
Yep. Actually, fun one for you, Kuroda. If I ever convert this spell to 5e, I'm going to take this really old spell, Sticks to Snakes, to 5e at some point.
I mean, I'm planning to go down the Air Forge route so I can make enchanted weaponry.
There you go.
But the only problem is I'm not going to be able to upgrade your equipment. I have to make fresh equipment.
I mean, that's fine.
Alrighty.
It's going to be expensive as fuck.
I believe we're ready to head to the final stretch.
Yep.
You guys travel the 8 hours that you guys had left, and just come up to a really similar looking hamlet like you did between the travels between Riverland and Low Garden and all that. Boulder buildings with the thatch roofs and stuff. It goes right, the main road goes right through and you see speckled buildings and all that. But there's a couple of halflings walking around, and they notice a party. And you guys can make out a couple of the whispers. You can hear like.
At this point, Harundus at least has his shield ready.
Just tells you guys go ahead and help this town. I'll be watching.
Right. So it was a farmer, right? So something happened to his wife. I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to approach the most farmer-y-ish looking person in the town and say, so there was a contract that was laid out for some creature that was bothering this hamlet around here. Do you happen to know which direction that creature would be in, or any information on that creature that I would perhaps like to know?
Eventually you find one that looks like a farmer. I mean, they all pretty much do, but it's a little halfling guy, and he tells you, well, I don't know anything about the monster itself, but I know the man whose wife you're talking about, old Kristoff. He's a good man. You'll find him over in, probably at the pub drinking his sorrow away at the golden tree. And he points to it. It's like the next building away from you guys.
Alright. I'm going to gesture for my allies to follow and say, I think I found our lead. Thank you. And I'm gonna toss him a copper.
Because now you have enough to make it rain.
Alright, anything to help out Kristoff.
Are we going to have to do this contest again? I toss him a silver.
Goes around and he's like, really, it's not a big deal.
It's a big deal. I'm going to beat this guy.
You know what?
Money in London.
I'm just saying, I'm just looking to get rid of it.
Alright, so yeah, let's head for the tavern.
Yeah. Let's head for the golden thing.
Yeah.
And let's find. So I'm gonna enter in the building and look for the most miserable halfling man in the bar and probably approach him.
Harundus will follow, because if it comes to...
Kuroda will stand outside scraping blood and animal and fish fat out of his backpack in preparation for the battle. And bottling
Yes.
it slowly.
So that you can put more into it.
You see like a couple of like local dogs are eating
Yeah.
So wait, the dogs are after me now?
No, they're just eating the fat and the shit that's coming.
Okay, that's fair.
Make the investigation roll.
Investigation roll. Okay.
You know what? Horrendous will take the help action, so go ahead and roll with advantage, Ordis.
It's fine. That's good enough.
Oh, that's enough? Okay.
There's only a handful of people in there, but over in the corner, in the booth, you see, he's not crying or anything, but it's a halfling man and a halfling woman sitting at with a big straw hat on, and full farmer's clothes, and then so does the man. But you can see that his eyes are all red, and it looks like
He's miserable. Okay, so I'm going to approach him and just kind of say, "Can I have a seat here?" And I'm just gonna, while I take a seat, and say, "So, are you Kristoff?" Did that go through?
he says yes. Can you guys hear me?
No, I didn't hear anything until you said, "Can you guys hear me?"
Yeah, he says yeah. That's him.
And I said,
The one
"Where?"
across from as Heidi, his sister-in-law Heidi.
I'm just going to continue. We're from the Slayers Guild, and we're here to solve your problem. If there's any information you can give us on the creature that attacked your wife, it'd be much help.
That's why he hired the Slayers Guild, because he has no idea what happened. You can tell why he's talking too. He's having a hard time talking about it. Says he went out, he was farming his land, getting ready for the plant, and he came back and his wife was gone. The forest after he told her to go out there. She used to a lot and get nuts and stuff like that. But there's been reports of like a large lives in the woods, and sometimes they can hear like a deep howl or a growl. And the woman is, you can tell that the woman is really upset about it. That was her sister.
And pat him on the shoulder and say, we'll take care of this. Just you wait. It'll all be over before you know it."
Says my wife's name was Sarah, and she went. This all happened 5 days ago. 8 days ago.
Right. So I'm going to say...
Harvesting.
So I'm going to say, so there's a creature. So I'm going to go over to Horrendous and say, so there's something in the forest, loud growls, people are disappearing, no idea what it is. But I don't
So
think...
as you get up, you got up from the booth, right?
Yes, let's go over to Horrendous, unless he was coming there with me.
He was near, like he was a few feet from you.
Alright.
Was you or not the wife, the sister-in-law gets up with you and tells you that they have no idea what's going on, but she knew that she had 2 friends in town. Her name was Betsy Forgehand. She's the wife of the blacksmith here in the hamlet, and Andrea Bleakbow, and she's just a local woman that runs the bakery. As you might want to start there.
Because they might know information, or they disappeared. I cut out there.
Yeah, that's where you might want to go for information.
All right.
Say, well, let's head there. Sooner we get this done, hopefully the sooner we get this done, the better.
Let's go find out what we can.
I say thank you for pointing us in the right direction as I head out. And then I'm going to grab Crota and say, hey, we have a lead. As we leave. And I'm going to head to the bakery.
Yeah, they point out where the bakery is. It's like 2 buildings over. You can see that it's a functioning bakery. It's an older woman. Not deep wrinkles, but you can see that she's aging. It's blonde hair that's kind of going white. She's dressed real humbly, and she says, she just welcomes you and says, what can I get for you?
I say, well, you can help us with some information on whatever's been lurking in the woods. Supposedly, you know something about it.
Directly after you say this, Crota says, do you know of a tailor?
Who put my name out there? I had nothing to do with it. And she says there's no tailor in town.
Shit!
I'm just gonna shake his head at Kuroda.
What?
And then he's just gonna continue listening.
She had something. Also know who put her name out there. As to what happened to Sarah.
It's like, oh, well, I'm going to roll an insight check on that.
Harundus will assist.
So advantage on that? Okay. Are you sure? My wisdom modifier is not amazing.
Neither is mine, but I can at least try to help.
You guys don't get that she's on level.
Well, I haven't rolled yet. 1 second.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, 20. I don't know.
From what you can tell, she seems very worried about Sarah too.
All right,
She's concerned that somebody's putting her name out there.
I'm just going to say it was Sarah's sister-in-law. She said that you may know something about what's been happening in the woods. If you know even the slightest detail, it could give us an edge against whatever creature or infestation you may have here.
With that, she kind of relaxes a little bit. She says, something running around in the forest, and people here in the hamlet say that and it's a hairy beast that you can hear every once in a while in the middle of the night.
A hairy beast?
It's coming from the woods south of where you guys are at.
Huh.
She really didn't know Sarah. But once in a while to trade. Betsy.
Alright, so hairy beast. South of the woods. Making noise, running around. Alright.
It's in the woods that are south of you guys.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if she has any magic about her? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
Nothing magic. From what you can tell, there's nothing magic about her.
Alright, she seems fine. We're not having another staring incident.
It's okay, it was just the one sea egg.
Runa's just gonna chuckle at that.
I'm going to leave and say thank you for the information. I'm certain it'll at least help us find what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Anything to help find what happened to Sarah.
Alright. So So now the other person that was said to be
The blacksmith's wife?
Smith wife, her name is Betsy Fulton.
Yes, should head over to the blacksmith and see if we can find anything from his wife. Seems to on trend. Seems to be women who know the best and most about this. Maybe it's targeting them.
Seems likely.
It's a possibility.
Well, at the very least, I'm prepared in case if it's another sea hag. I'm not gonna get started.
So we're gonna find. I'm gonna search around, look for the blacksmith
Yeah.
near the
That's
Simpson
like,
area.
they're like at the end of the town. This is just a humble forge.
Yeah.
Walk in, and there's a lady, headed halfling woman. There's two children that are sitting there. And she says the same thing. And
So she just says the same. Wait. Right
no,
after.
she greets you guys the same as the other lady did.
Oh, okay.
Ask me how she can help you.
And I say, Horrendous, you want to take a swing at this? Maybe you can find something else out.
All
I've
right.
done enough talking for the day.
That's fair. Hello, ma'am.
I'm sure you guys don't want me to talk to him.
So, we're here from the Slayers Guild over in Black Shroud, and we were told you might have some information on our quarry.
She says I want to go into those woods until whatever has taken up residence in there has been dealt with. We all know that there's something going on in those woods, and midway through her sentence, the little boy that's in there says he's personally heard loud growls coming from the forest.
That's everything you know.
Because, well, all this happened, and I know Kristoff is and about it.
Howling, big hairy beast in the woods. Wolf of some kind?
That sounds plausible.
Well, I mean, if it's just like any of the other dogs that we've killed, it should be no problem. But of course, it won't be.
Knowing our luck.
As you two are discussing this, Kuroda is just staring at the lady, trying to discern if she's magical as well.
Kuroda, what you don't understand is that all women are magical in some way.
Aww.
Yeah.
If she breathes, she's a fuck. I'm sorry. Okay. I think we've gathered basically all the information we can.
Yeah.
Now we gotta find a way to discern what to do with this. I say we go into the Southwoods, or we go to the woods south of here. We make one of us make some noise while the other two spring a trap from an unseen location when the creature comes obviously to investigate.
I mean,
Seems like a plan.
Can we use Kuroda as bait?
I mean, I can take a couple of hits now. Well, actually, no.
I'm going to look at him and go, it'd probably be best if the most durable of us was bait.
Wait, you think Horrendous is durable now? Oh, by God, you haven't seen my war magic.
That is true.
That is...
I can't use it here.
Let's see. Arundus is like, that's fair enough, and I mean, I can roar like a freaking Baylor, so that should get its attention.
By this point, Kuroda is just sullen and sulking. Half of his magic pool is unable to be used.
Well, I mean, if nobody was around.
Yeah, but we're being watched.
This is her, by the way.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're being
Okay.
watched.
All right. Well, yeah, that's probably the best idea is to spring a trap.
Alright. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that our paladin, given his shield and ability to smite things and dish damage out at extreme amounts at close range, goes in, makes a bunch of noise, basically challenges the beast. Then Kuroda and I hide in some bushes, and we plink at it from afar, and then eventually you draw it to us if it's getting to be too much to handle. And then we'll deal with it in a bit more personal matters. And then we'll take it all on together. If it,
Fair enough.
yeah. That's the strategy. Oh, also, Kuroda, I would highly suggest loading him up on some potions if you are capable of it.
I mean, I still have. Here, just take these 3 potions. This is literally his
So wait, these are the standard healing potions?
elixirs. Yeah, these are standards. So that means you gotta roll 2d4 plus 2.
All right, but they're healing elixirs.
Yeah, they're healing elixirs. They're not
Okay,
healing potions,
so I will
they're
add
special.
those to my resources.
I keep them resources. I got a lot of resources, actually.
Yeah, I've got 6 different ones set up.
I got 9. And 2 of them are for my downs and kills.
Very nice. All right, so yeah, why don't we head into the woods then?
You guys all take off for the woods?
Yeah, we're all gonna take off to the woods. I'm making sure that my shield is up and that my gun's loaded, etc., etc.
Yeah, Harundus has his sword drawn at this point.
I didn't have time to make enhanced healing elixirs, sadly.
That's fine.
Kuro just looks completely depressed as we walk towards the forest.
What's the marching order?
I'm behind. I'm definitely behind Harundus.
Let's go like that. And then Seleucus is way back here.
Half of this journey has been filled with a sad Kuroda.
Sad Kuroda.
Sounds like a meme.
When 75% of your spells are necromancy spells, and use half of it because you're being watched. This is sad.
So it takes you guys maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours to get there. You guys can see the precipice of the forest. You see it's a large, deciduous, lots of green, nice, healthy trunks and all that. But as you guys get closer and closer, you see a small woman right at the edge of where the grass meets the forest. And as you guys get closer and closer, you can see she's wearing a large straw hat. And there's an idea.
There's a woman in a large straw hat in the forest?
Before the forest.
Right before the forest? I'm gonna bump Harundus in the back and say, "You approach her. I'm suspicious of women after the last encounter."
Once Harundus gets within 60 feet, he's gonna do this to see if he can pick up on the smell of evil.
You.
So
Wait, what was the last? Has that actually worked before?
I mean, help to the ghouls.
We haven't faced anything like that.
there's nothing about it, but from 60 feet away, you guys can plainly see that that's Heidi.
Wait,
That's who?
it's the sister-in-law?
You know? She's kind of jumping up, saying, Slayers, come in.
Oh, she's gesturing us to come. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Oh, if I see it from there, then I'm just going to kind of drop
Yeah.
my guard and just walk with it, or walk towards her.
Harundus will keep his sword and shield up, but he will approach.
Kuroda is slowly raising his with the silver ring on it, readying his spell in case something goes down. He really doesn't trust her women after that day.
It's a bad time.
It's a bad time. I was scared to death. I mean, I have a spell for that to prevent that now, at least.
Is it necromancy? No answer. I can just feel the shame.
Should I call this Kuroda's shame this episode?
Yes, you should.
Okay.
So yeah, we approach the woman.
Yeah, we approach her.
It's just a day of Kuroda remembering all his shameful moments.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Because you guys, please, Slayers, you have to, you guys saw what this is doing to Kristoff. This burden, and just go back and tell him that you found Sarah and she offers you guys double what the bounty is. You guys don't know how much.
I'm gonna insight check her.
And Harundus will assist on this because he doesn't trust it.
19. Since with the assistance.
With that, you can tell that. I mean, what are you trying to discern? If she's lying?
I'm trying to discern
Her motive.
her motive. Yes, like why is she trying to get us to go away? Is it because she's the creature? Is she a werewolf? Basically.
You can see that there's nothing. She's not involved necessarily with it at first time. The fact that she's even asking that, you guys know there's something up.
So I'm just going to say, double the bounty, huh? Well, that might have worked if I was in this for the money.
That's true.
And I'm just going to stare her down and say, so, what is actually in those woods? And Horundus, if you could.
Oh yeah, I will loom over behind you and help with
for
this.
that assist. Oh, thank you so much. Roll.
That is sad.
Thank you. A 1 and a 5.
Just hope you guys. She doesn't want Kristoff to. And she wants him to move on to end.
She just wants Kristoff to move on.
To move on.
That's what she says. Okay. I'm
She seems pretty sure that
wait.
her sister's dead, and she just wants Kristoff to move on.
Kuroda's just going to slowly approach the woman.
I just noticed I probably should have been the one to intimidate. I have a 5.
Yes. Be amazing.
All right.
So Kuroda's just... Okay.
Go ahead.
Kuroda's going to slowly creep up to the woman and then gently place his right hand upon her neck. It has a silver ring upon it. I'm going to see if she reacts.
What's it doing?
No, it's just silver. It's just a silver ring. It's his arcane focus.
Away, but you touch it, and it's not like she has a violent reaction to it, but she does. I mean, you're grabbing her neck, so she's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
She's not a werewolf, or maybe she is. Maybe I should test out that spell.
Alright, I'm going to say, well, either way, we have to. It's a contract's a contract. We got to honor it. We have to. It's in my honor, whatever honor I have.
True. And as a paladin, it's my duty to do such things.
Kuroda's still holding onto her neck, by the way.
Kuroda, quit feeling up her neck.
I'm gonna say sorry. Whatever ulterior motive you have here.
Kuroda slowly lets go of her neck.
She walks off pretty pissed off. She gets the same route you guys took to Kingstown.
And Harundus is going to look at Kuroda. I mean, Kuroda, I know you have a thing for women's necks, but could you not feel them up?
I'm going to kill you one of these days, Harundus. Shut up.
I believe it, actually. And I'm going to lean over to Harundus and say, I think maybe she was part of the test.
I'm hoping.
I'm thinking it was a test. Maybe.
Urtus
Either way, we still have to go.
is just going to give you a light slap on the back, like, yeah, I think I agree. Let's get moving.
A small, like, little walking trail that you guys
Okay,
go up to the
I'm gonna
forest.
say, Horrendous, you move up way further ahead, like, be
I'll move up about...
be like 30 feet away from me.
Yeah. Rudis will move about
I'll be in the
there.
middle.
And at the same time,
And I'm drawing my thunder cannon just in case.
I'm going to go ahead and cast this to prep myself. Okay. Maybe this way? Nope. Okay, I'm lagging.
Good.
I will be casting my Arctic Northblade, though, to get my sword glowing.
Kuroda is going to be casting Ethereal Blade.
There we
That
go.
way he has an an ethereal blade of energy. So, for protection.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thankfully, my concentration is 10 minutes, so this will last a while. Arunus is going to walk ahead, though, and start banging his sword on his shield.
Alright, as soon as he starts doing that, I'm going in for a hide.
Kuroda is going to stand out in the open.
That's a 6.
Oops.
You guys are just following, like, this little path. I mean, you guys have been following it now for, like, 30 minutes. You want to make a survival check or something to try to find something?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
give that a try.
I guess I'll make a survival check.
Actually, yeah.
14 for me.
Let's see here. Nope.
I'm gonna see if we can find any. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Okay, so Darkwa, you're out in the open, you said.
Yeah.
You kind of stuck to the road a little bit more than everybody else do. Come up to this little, like, patch of mud with, like, a little puddle of water in it. And you can see that there's little tiny halfling size footprints, bare feet, leading further into the woods.
Don't tell me halflings are werewolves, son. I mean, I don't need another small dog after me. He says as he has memories of his childhood being chased by a little, like, Pomeranian, being completely terrified of it. He was 4.
It's amazing.
This was before he found his savior, Tarkama-sama, the book.
Anyway, yeah.
So you found a footprint leading
Yeah,
further
you
in?
found footprints, yeah.
Alright. I suppose we're just going to follow the footprints? Maybe?
I don't know that sees him right now, so it's up to him.
Okay, guys, follow me. Says as he slowly takes charge of the entire party and walks ahead of Horrendous, throwing caution to the wind.
So we'll say Horrendous is right by you. And then you guys kind of tighten up your formation. You guys are going in between fallen logs and these beautiful trees. It's a pretty beautiful sight. But eventually you guys, the many footprints, you guys find what you see. There's like a large puddle of blood, and in the middle of it is a small little halfling.
So we spotted a halfling. Alright. I'm gonna gesture to Horrendous to move forward, and then I'm going to make another stealth check to go hide.
I mean, my blade is glowing.
Yeah.
I'm going to approach cautiously,
Yeah,
shield at the ready.
I'm hiding behind like a tree or like a bush somewhere nearby.
Yeah, you're pretty good. You kind of slip off. You slip off maybe 30, 40 feet away from. So we'll say that the bloody hand is like right here, and there's a little puddle right here. Ernest, you said you approached, right?
Slowly and cautiously, yes.
See that's got a wedding ring on it.
You know,
See as of right now.
One more time.
It's just their hand, and it's got like a ring on it, and it's a little halfling in the middle of his blood. But you're welcome to do your investigation check to see if you can.
You're the one who approached.
Should I investigate,
you know,
or
really,
should I attempt to intimidate it by roaring at it? I mean, if it's a townsperson, I can apologize later.
Oh no, it's not a person. It's just a hand. It's a halfling.
Oh, it's a hand. Okay, yes,
Yeah.
and
Just a
yeah.
hand.
Well, that's good enough. It's kind of underneath a tree, beside a tree, and you look up, trying to investigate around it, and it looks like there's a tuft of thick brown fur inside the bark.
Horrendous is going to pull it off the bark.
You want to make a survival check? You can see.
So would it be, I'm guessing, nature to identify this?
Yeah, it's in nature. You can, yeah, everybody can do it. Because I'm assuming you'd show an ass.
Getting good rolls tonight.
By the way, you guys were suspecting. You can tell that it was a bear.
It is a bear.
Well, from where you took the tuft of hair,
Yeah.
Ortis, you can see that it wasn't just a regular piece of bark that it got stuck in. It looks like there's 4 claw marks, and that's where the
Okay.
Okay.
So so it's been marking its territory.
Well, if it's just a normal bear, I think we'll be okay, but...
Knowing our luck, it might not be.
Say, Horrendous, it's time to initiate the plan. Start being spooky while I go back to my normal hiding spot and start stealthing again.
Yep. Horrendous will step out a little bit, and he's gonna
I guess.
basically bellow from the bottom of his, well, from the depths of his gullet.
Crota, what are you doing?
Crota's still contemplating whether or not halflings are actually tiny Dobermans by this point.
So you're just standing around, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Let's see.
I mean, I got an invisible sword, so yeah, I'm fine.
Anything is concentration, just for reference. You guys have been out since you guys made it into the forest. It's probably been an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Then it's
Okay.
gone.
Yeah,
I'm
it's probably-
going to renew my Arctic Northblade as well.
I was about to say I wouldn't recommend doing that until we actually see the creature.
I have a feeling it'll come to us, because,
You're gonna go ahead and let out a big bellowy roar, right?
yeah, I basically let out the closest approximation I'm capable of a Baylor roar.
Once again.
He's going to... As he's doing this...
Do you do any other kind of roar?
I mean,
Have you ever heard a Baylor roar?
I'm kind of related to them.
Actually, I should ask. I'm gonna look back to our little babysitter and say, "Hey, how familiar are you with magic?"
She doesn't use any magic.
Yeah, but
Been
how
around some.
familiar are you? Have you ever seen magic? Do you know the schools? Do you
I've
not
seen it.
learn magic? Please
I'm
say
totally
no.
confused. She's like, what?
I don't think she cares.
Okay. Let's get to killing.
She's like 10 feet away from me. This is her. That makes it all the better.
Yeah.
Okay, so you let out a big bellery roar, and you can hear that it echoes back to you and everything. Perception check?
Alright.
Everybody? I'm perception check anyway.
Oh, perception. Let me open them. Let me find that. There it is. Oh, wait. Yeah, it clicked. Thank God.
Anything? Ordis, you can hear like birds and stuff flying off.
Birds and stuff are flying away. Okay. So you definitely startled something. I'm just sitting there waiting for something to pop up.
Horundus is gonna bang his shield and roar again.
I'm really tempted to.
Is that one?
I'm really tempted to use necromancy by this point.
Alright, so
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Soul Shield on myself. And I'm gonna sacrifice 14 HP, and I'm gonna multiply that by 3. And that's how many temporary hit points I get. Oh, no, wait, multiply that by 2, and then I get that many temporary hit points, so I get 28. And I lose 14.
that was actually a really good spell.
Are
Yeah.
you guys just gonna sit and wait for something?
I mean, we're waiting to see if there's a response to my roaring shield banging, other than birds flying away.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit and wait.
You guys are going to just wait?
I'm really fucking with my life today. Okay, let's try... I got nothing to find something.
So
I gotta do
whatever this
something.
creature is, it's not responding to me.
If nothing shows up within 2 minutes, I'm just going to say, okay, let's continue moving. Eventually it'll find
Yeah,
us.
You
exactly.
guys want to burn down the forest?
I
No.
think that's counterintuitive.
Come on! This is getting annoying.
Well, I mean, you guys are still right there where you found the blood. I mean, you guys want to keep looking and stuff?
I mean, Horundus will move forward a bit.
Do I see any insects anywhere?
You mean like butterflies and stuff? I mean, it's a beautiful forest.
Okay. Anything else? Ants? Or anything?
Make a investigation check.
Okay. That's fair.
Over here somewhere, there's somewhere.
There's a bunch of what?
Ants, you find somewhere.
I'm gonna cast giant insect on them. And I'm just going to have them wander off. And look for whatever the hell's killing the villagers.
Okay.
So I would say that would be around. I would say that would be like. Let's see. So I can make. I would say 3 giant ants. Or 1 giant ant, whichever you prefer. I'm going to tell them.
You send them off, and after 10 minutes, I mean, the spell ends. So, I mean, it doesn't say that to communicate with you or anything.
Yeah, I'm just going to say go and try to bring it over here.
I mean, after 10 minutes, nothing happens.
All right.
Transform back into the normal thing.
Alright.
I can still do that one more time.
Well, okay, let's continue moving further down the path
Yeah.
towards. Well, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and
I
make a survival check.
I'm really getting annoyed, guys. Burning the horse seems like a better
I'm
prospect each and every
rolling good
second.
tonight. Jeez, it all comes back. It all evens out in the wash or whatever.
Okay, with that, you guys find like over here, we'll say, air tracks, and with that, bit of a survival check, it is bipedal bear.
A bipedal bear.
Don't tell me it's an owlbear.
Oh
Please say it's an
no.
owlbear. Please say it's an owlbear.
Oh no, bipedal bear.
Right? And right as you guys do that, I want everyone to make a perception check real quick.
Yeah. Don't fail me now.
I
There we
can
go.
fail.
There, you can alert us.
19 or 20. Okay. So through like the thickness of the woods, you can see like a black wolf crouching beneath some bushes, and you can see that there's some moving horizon. Not the horizon, but your field of vision inside the thick forest. You guys right now want to roll initiative.
Yay.
Holy shit. I rolled pretty good.
Alright. I rolled okay. I rolled average.
Yeah.
Right, so Kuroda, you call it out, or orders you call it out right away. We're in that original order. And so, Kuroda, you see two that are kind of off to your guys' flank, and it looks like they're trying to circle around you guys more than anything. What do you want to do?
How close are those two by our flank? Like, how close together are they?
They're within they're probably 40 feet away from you.
Yeah, but how close are they to each other?
They're within 5 feet of each other.
Okay, ice knife. Gun ice knife. Shit.
Natural one.
Either way, if it's a miss, it still explodes on them.
Sails over the first one, but right as it goes over, it does the explosion.
So I'm gonna roll
And,
2d6.
So I need to make a dexterity.
So yeah,
And I'm gonna
gotta beat 13. That's the dexterity save you gotta beat. Yeah, both of them.
Okay, that was 19 and 17. They both passed the natural. So it goes off, but by that time they're already past it, so keep running.
Another event to add to Kuroda's Book of Shame.
That's what I'm calling this, Kuroda's Book of Shame.
The Book of Shame.
Move or
That's it for me.
so next up is these two that were flanking you. They're gonna run up and they're gonna try to go after.
Who are they going after? The
Your babysitter.
Oh, cool.
I mean,
So I guess did they get all the way up to her enough to attack, or?
They're gonna go ahead and make their attack rolls right now. I'm figuring my shit out. Jesus. Okay, so the first one, they're on the same initiative. Out of advantage, 19, that's gonna hit her. So this one runs up right away and latches right onto kind of lets go as she pushes off of it. And then the next one's going to come around and do the same thing. Another 10 points of damage. This one latches onto the other leg and kind of rips and tears a little bit. And yeah, she's surrounded by these two giant freaking wolves. Next up is Ortis.
I am
He's
taking.
right now. And then you see that there's one by himself that's doing the same circling.
I'm going to ignore him for now, and I'm going to take a thunder cannon shot at the one. I guess it would be to the north of what of her, like.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
About 15 feet away, but
Oh.
actually that doesn't hit. So
Yeah, that's
loud boom, and it goes right over it. You hear it spatter into the tree that's over here.
I am going to reload, and then I'm going to move 15 feet north, I guess, or 15 feet north.
Okay.
No, not that way. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I'll call because that's the way the camera's positioned. I'm sorry.
I get it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Your turn. Horrendous. You're
All right. So I've got a wolf. So these are just wolves.
I mean,
I mean, they're big wolves, but they're wolves.
yeah, they're wolves.
All right. So as a bonus action, Arctic Northblade. And then I'm going to move up to the wolf that is pretty much right in front of me.
One in the woods or the one that was doing the circling?
The one that's ahead of me. I'll ignore the one that's circling for now. And then I will Booming Blade. And that means longsword attack. 20 hit.
20, yep, that definitely hits. You come down and it unleashes this big boom, and it shakes all the bushes around it. Beautiful.
Alright. And then Arctic Northblade goes off. So he'll take 16 cold damage, and he needs to make a dex save. And as part of my melee attack, I'll drop on my Divine Smite.
So what's the total on that? 16
Plus 7, plus 6.
That up for me.
And if they failed the deck save, it's a plus 4 to that.
29. And then if it tries to run away, it takes 4 damage.
As soon as it with all your attacks all at once like that, the bushes all shake and it knocks some leaves off, and this thing just rears back and lets out a typical dog getting hurt yelp. But it looks up at you, bloody, and everything, and its paws are getting iced over, and its shoulder is, and it's going up to its head, but it's growling at you still.
Alright. If possible, I would like to try and roar at the wolves for intimidation.
Mm.
If I can't this turn, that's fine. I just want to see if that's possible.
You know. After that, it's going to be these two. This one's going to go first, and he's going to attempt to bite at you.
Alright.
What does the cold blade do again? Like, does something with his move?
Oh, if he fails his dex save for the next 2 rounds, he has disadvantage on attacks of opportunity, and his speed is halved.
So he's going to make a normal attack at you. He's going to try to bite at your thigh.
Yep.
He's going to definitely miss with a 6.
Yeah.
You kind of just open your legs up more than anything to avoid it, and it kind of goes in between. Yeah, then this one, seeing that they're hearing the big blast and all that, is going to turn around and make a beeline right for you. And he's going to try to attack at you. in 24 hits you.
Yep, that hits.
Damage. Bites into as you turn to avoid that first one. It kind of gets up on your back and a little bit, and yeah. So it's currently those two are currently flanking you.
All right.
Their turn. So back up to you, Kuroda.
Alright then. Let me look through my spells, see what would be best. I will cast. I'll draw my dagger. No, I'll draw my sickle.
Hold on, I forgot to do solutions.
The what?
I forgot your babysitter, solutions.
Yep.
Yes.
He's gonna attack the one that first came up on here. There's that one. So now it's your turn, Barry. Sorry about that.
Okay then. So, let's see. I guess I will cast Spirit Blast and sacrifice 5 HP to do 5d6 plus the sacrifice HP of radiant damage to one of the wolves attacking our babysitter.
Okay, go ahead.
And this will automatically hit, by the way.
Mhm. So how much does it do?
It's, let's see, 21 plus 5.
It's 26. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm
But he did
sacrificing my
have
health.
to lose his. Yeah, he does have to burn health. It's blood magic.
Yeah.
It's life force magic. It's
So
really
this
fucking
one-
magic.
After she lays into it with a healthy stab of her great sword, you turn around and you just do this weird. You put your fingers together like that and kind of do like a. Comes out and it makes like a spear almost, and it hits this one, and it reels back, and it's limping on like 2 legs now, but it's still up.
Tough little bastards.
With that, I'm going to slowly approach. I'm going to slowly approach our handler. And then let's see. I'm going to touch her sword and cast Grave Touch Weapon on it as a bonus action.
And it's like, what the hell is this?
Have fun with this spell.
Her really pristine great sword with you can see it doesn't have any runes on it, but it does have like little handwritten and that says whenever you cast that on there, instead of being this bright iron or shiny iron or steel, it looks like it's cracking, and it turns to like a dull gray, almost like stone cracking.
Yeah.
It's almost like a worn headstone.
Yep.
It's pretty good about it.
Don't worry, it's even more effective now. Have fun slashing into them next time. Okay. He says as he then turns his attention back towards Horrendous and them.
And then this one's gonna make another attack at you guys' handler. It's gonna take another 10 points of damage.
Don't tell me this is a waste.
It's gonna do the same thing. This one is it's kind of no, it has advantage. This one, seeing that its buddy is in such bad shape, tries to leap up at her, but it more than anything just kind of gets in between tried to defend its little friend.
Does it cause opportunity attack?
He doesn't move. He kind of gets
Oh.
in between
Okay.
and really bad looking wolf that you wave into. Yeah.
I'm on, I think. Right. So I'm going to, seeing that you look pretty well good over there, I'm going to shoot the most eastward wolf that's attacking Horundus. Thunder cannon.
Oh.
This one's moving too fast for you too, and it splinters off a piece of the tree behind him.
Alright. I say, well, screw that. And then I'm gonna run up to it and draw my sword while I'm doing so. So now I'm on the other side of yeah, there we go. Want to be flanking it. Get them flanking bonuses.
Yep.
And that'll be my turn. I
Um,
now have my trident drawn.
All right. Horundus is going to turn to the wolf that Ordis just flanked. And he's going to Booming Blade. Long sword. 16 hit.
yes, that is hit.
Okay. And then Arctic North Blade. Cast at 1. There we go. And then I don't have a Divine Smite left, so it's 17 damage.
17 altogether?
What was that?
Yeah.
Yep, 17. Alright, and I haven't used my bonus action, so I'm able to Intimidate or no?
You do that every time, it's going to be a thing. Getting all my monsters.
What, intimidating your monsters?
Well, basically, normally how Intimidate works is you get one shot at it, and then after that, it does nothing.
Oh, I thought I hadn't done that yet.
Yeah, you haven't yet. Go ahead and do it again.
Alright, and Intimidation.
Roll. $16.
Yep.
Yep. I'll say the one that's badly hurt already.
Yep.
Limping on one and it's trying to get away now. It seems like that one is definitely intimidating.
Alright, so I at least scared one of them. Alright then, that's my turn.
Alright, so I'll bring up the percentage. Okay, so the one that is running away now is going to move 60 feet away
Alright.
from you guys.
And
Blade.
attack of opportunity.
Go ahead.
Alright, long sword. Nope.
What about Booming Blade, though?
You can't
No, I used it on the wolf that's between us.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I thought you used on. Whatever. I don't know how it works.
But yeah, that's definitely a miss.
about 60 feet, and it still looks really scared. But the next one's going to go ahead and make another bite attack at you that got you on your shoulder.
Alright.
24.
Yeah, that hits. Alright.
Your ankle and shakes a little bit, but then you kind of kick it off. And now it's feeling pretty cornered by you two. I'll bring this back up to you, Coretta.
wait, is it my turn? I thought it was the sitter's turn now.
Oh, yeah. God damn, I need to write it down.
Oh, don't forget to add 2d4 to her attacks. And con save it. They gotta make a con save.
Gonna go ahead and finish off this one that's looking really bad right now. And she crits it.
She crits it.
Yeah. That's not good. Either way, it's more than enough to kill off this one. She slices its already off head. So this one's headless now. And she turns to this one, and she's gonna make an attack on this one this time. She comes down and like right into the ground, but she does it into this guy's shoulder blades. And,
Okay.
15 damage. So this one's yelping and it's kind of pinned into the ground.
Is it? Oh, and if an attack hits it, it takes 2d4 necrotic damage, and then it has to make a con save. Otherwise, it's 1 strength. Okay.
Have to make?
It has. Yeah, against my 13 DC save.
What happens when it fails?
It loses 1 strength. If it reaches 0 strength due to the spell, it's helpless and it cannot move anymore until the spell ends.
Got plenty of strength left, but yeah, it's looking really, really rough as it's pinned to the ground now. Put in the ground.
I just realized I didn't roll concentration on that attack. There we go.
Oh, okay. So is it my turn now?
Pretty sure.
Okay then.
Yeah, just need to make sure I remember my concentration saves.
With that, I am going. The dreaded murder spell, Speed Undead. It's going to hit automatically, but then it's going to have to make DC saves for. It's going to take 12 damage right away.
Okay, so yeah, this one, as soon as you cast it, it was already pinned and helpless, basically, and it you see the familiar black blood kind of flowing, but up like it's in 0 gravity or something, and it just slumps onto her sword, and she pulls it up and brings it back ready to go.
Afterwards, I'm going to walk towards Horrendous and Ordis. I'm going to stay a little bit away, but, I'm going to be close enough to know that, hey, we're done. It's up to you guys now.
Alright, so it's my turn. Alright, trident up that wolf's butt. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's
Since I'm
crazy.
flanking, that's 20.
You will become a wolf on a steak.
Upon hearing this, Kuroda thinks, I wonder how a wolf tastes.
That is 7 points of damage there. I'm going to... Yeah, that's all I'm going to do.
So you stab it. It's kind of turned its attention to have both of you guys on each side. So you kind of stab it like in its chest underneath its face, and you can hear that it didn't like that at all. It lets out a terrible squelch, I guess. And, yeah, it backs up and it gets ready to attack.
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think it's Horrendous' turn now, I do believe.
All right then. I'm gonna booming blade the wolf. Long sword. Yeah, that probably doesn't hit.
You got advantage.
Oh
Because
right,
flanking.
right. Okay, there we go.
So this time you hit, crashes down with a low, thunders boom again.
And then blue blade. That's another 20 damage.
So you come down with this ice cold blade with crystal ice forming at right at the hilt, and you come down and as soon as it hits, you can see that it starts to pour frost around the wound that it left, and it's slowly spreading across its body, and it looks up at you and growls directly at you.
I growl back. Not trying to intimidate, just being like, yeah, deal with it. Alright,
So,
but, let's see here. I can chug a potion as a bonus action, right?
Yeah, it's bonus action to chug it yourself and action to apply it to somebody.
I will chug a healing elixir for 5. Alright, that's my turn.
So, this one is going to take off another 60 feet. So, the boy now, he's running from you.
I have spooked a wolf.
I wasn't gonna make that either way.
With your ice blade. He's going to go ahead and try to make a desperate attempt, and it does. It's a sizable wolf, and it jumps up and it actually latches on their thick neck. It's going to hang there for a second like a pit bull does, and it's going to shake its head, and it gets you for a critical hit.
Jeez. Wolves. They're no joke.
It's
I
going to be
still think they're halfling werewolf.
It's going to be 14 plus 4, so 18 damage.
Okay.
And then I need you to make a DC 13 strength save.
Yeah.
So Lucius is going to go ahead and she's going to sprint as far as she can to up there, but she had to use her action for that. That's going to be her turn, so it's back up to you, Clodagh. You're about 15 feet away from this corner.
With that, I'm going to slowly walk towards Ortis, and then I'm just going to grab his trident and cast Grave Touch Blade, dispelling it upon our teacher, or not teacher, our babysitter. And I'm just going to give him the Grave Touch Blade, essentially. So you add 2d4, and then it's got to beat my Constitution save when he next attacks. Afterwards, I'm just going to take my dagger and just throw it at it. I'm going to make a range. Gonna have to throw that. Let's see. That is gonna miss horribly.
Oh, it's flanked, so it's a 22.
Oh, okay then.
Yep.
Let's see. 2.
I want to do this.
How do you want to do this? You killed it?
I want to do
I
this.
killed it? Okay, I'm just gonna after grabbing Ortis's trident, the actual trident itself is just going to turn into a stone trident as I throw the dagger right into the head of the wolf, right between the eyes, making it into a unicorn-like wolf.
Alright, so
Upon seeing that,
as it embeds right into its skull. It doesn't make any movement, it just literally crumbles to the ground. Its paws and legs just spread out, all separate from its, or spread out from its body. Ultimately dead.
Upon seeing this, Kura then says, "Holy shit! I made a rock."
Alright.
We're out of initiative now, guys.
Are we? Because I can still do one thing. So you know that wolf that yeah, I'm picking up my thunder cannon again, and I'm making an attack at disadvantage. So that's a 15 against. Yeah, I finally whip out my thunder cannon, whack, 8 damage. Towards that wolf.
This thing goes down to 1 HP, guys.
Oh man, my near 30 hit almost killed it.
Yep. Whip out my thunder cannon, shoot it in the butt, and took them all down.
Yep, it tumbles around. You can see it. It's way off in.
I was about to say, if it was about like 120 feet away, so that was just inside my range.
Once initiative ends, Kuroda's spell just dispels. He dispels it himself, and like blood and viscera slowly starts seeping out of his nose. Oh fuck! Ah. He just topples over on the ground.
So you need some help there, buddy? Haran, does he need some help here, buddy?
Yeah. I'm just gonna dump a healing elixir in his mouth.
Okay.
I'll roll it.
Oof.
I mean, it's a little health.
It's a little help. Yeah.
And while that's happening, I will lay on hands for 10.
I'm missing 4 hit points, God. I'm okay. If my magic's a bitch.
And then I will down the last healing elixir.
6.
That's a bit better. I'm not in top shape, but at least I'm in good shape.
As Kuro slowly sits up, he's going to look at the babysitter and say, "We're not talking about this, okay? We're not talking about my magic. It hurts. A lot."
As you guys are doing all this, you guys can see that Celicius is she's pulling out one of those potions that she bought from Roland, and she's chugging one. And you can see like her nasty bite wounds that she got at the beginning. Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna sit down and say, well, that wasn't a bear, it was wolves. But,
I'm starting to wonder if we were getting close.
She reminds you that you guys were following the packer. So.
Yeah, okay. I think we all deserve to take a quick rest here before we move on to go kill something bigger.
Upon hearing this, Kuroda is just going to slowly reach out to the wolf, take his dagger, and then slowly drag it along with them. We're eating this tonight. It's nice and cold. It's gonna last for a while.
You're gonna have to make a strength check.
Oh, I'm not good at strength. I'm okay. I'm good today.
Just cutting your life force seems to do that to you, apparently.
That does not make sense. And that's Kuroda saying that.
You guys can take a short rest, about an hour.
Alright, I will use one of my D10s.
I didn't take any damage, actually. So.
There we go.
I'm going to have to decide what spell slots I'm going to recover through arcane tradition. I mean, arcane recovery or whatever.
I don't have that, so I'm out of first level spell slots. But hey, at least I'm back to full health.
So I only have one level 2 spell slot left, so I'm good. I'm good for now.
After you guys are ready, you guys want to pick up on that trail?
Yeah. We're picking up.
What? We're not going to eat, guys?
We can eat later.
Unless you guys ate and all that.
But everything else is going to get this wolf.
Well, I mean, it is implied in the short rest that we are doing things that are like...
That's true. So, hey.
Yeah, but it takes time to skin shit. Short rest is an hour. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Either way, let's continue following the trail that we were on. This time I will be in the front with my trident and shield.
Hey, Ordis, do you want me to enchant that gun you got with what I did? Really? I don't know how to explain it.
You mean use your magical use your magical enhancements to make my gun real damaging? Sure, why not? Once we get into combat.
That is fair. I mean, I don't want to explain it more. I mean, I'm tiptoeing. I'm tiptoeing, guys.
I see.
He
Yes,
says,
stealth is important.
he says after casting 2 necromancy spells in front of the babysitter, he's really glad that she didn't roll Arcana.
Yeah, well, Herodis is just gonna follow Ordis until we find something.
Yeah. Should I roll another survival to follow the tracks or something?
Once you picked up on it, you know really good on it. So
Alright. Alright.
you follow these bipedal bear tracks, like another hour or two. So it's getting pretty dark outside. But after like 2 or 3 hours of this windy trail that we take, losing the tracks and then picking it up again and using it, finding it. Come across this wood cabin, and it's on like it's right on the edge of what you guys can tell is a cliff. Opening for the cabin, but the tracks lead to it, and then you guys can't find it. It stops maybe 200-300 feet in front of it. You can see the cabin and the river.
Alright, I'm going to try and, like, stealthily hide around whatever I'm doing and try and not, like, immediately approach the cabin. I don't know, like, try and peek into it, maybe, if I could.
Kuroda's contemplating before he then says this out loud. Should we burn this thing down?
No, Kuroda.
I mean,
No fires. Unless we're
I
camping.
mean, honestly, might not be horrible.
I mean, no. Actually,
All
this
things
is probably
considered.
might not be a bad idea,
I really
actually.
hate this forest. I really hate this forest, guys.
Arundus is gonna light up Midas Blade.
Alright.
And you know what? Since Ordis suggested it, maybe we can get the jump on whatever's in there.
Yeah, I'm
Do
just peeking.
you want to look in a window or something? 'Cause
Yeah,
you don't.
I want to peek
you don't-
through a window.
Yep, do that real quick before I enact my really stupid idea.
You can see pretty clearly. It looks like a little house. You can see that the front has like flowers and stuff planted and a little room. And then it looks like there's a room off to the side, both sides actually. And you look over in another window, and that looks to be a bedroom. It's got
I didn't see anyone in it.
oh, there's no one in there.
Alright,
Yeah, I'll put it on the map.
I don't know. I'm gonna go over to Herundus and say, I think this is someone's house. I'm not certain if... I don't know. Do you want to enter in case if whatever we encounter is not actually evil and it was just those really mean wolves?
I mean, I could always try. Well, it can normally only detect undead and the like. I might be able to smell evil with this. I guess I'm gonna try again.
You don't feel anything.
I'm not picking up anything with my divine sense, so I'll knock on the door. Rundus sheathes his sword and knocks on the door.
No one answers. You don't even-
As Tyrannus is doing this, so he's going to say, talk to the babysitter and say, do you do this often? I mean, is this fun for you?
You call it fun putting your life on the risk for other people. And it's good. Sharing and strength and sense of being a man.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
This is part of it. You have to learn how to deduce things for yourself to really solve people. Everything's cut and dry as we're doing. Yeah.
That's about it for Corona. What are you doing around this? You're not going to do.
I wanted to see Mark. There was no movement, no nothing.
Alright. I'm gonna, after nothing happens for like a good few seconds, I'm just going to enter the dwelling and just call it.
It's locked.
It's locked? Oh, okay.
Should I... We're just gonna pick up his mace. Should I bash the door open?
I don't know. Big Bear. You do what you feel like doing at this point.
I'm gonna smack the door near where the lock should be.
Yeah, no problem. It bursts right open. You can see that there's a large central room right here. A large chest right here. There's a room in there. You can see like this is like the kitchen area. And there's a room right here. This is where the bed was. You guys still haven't seen what's in here yet, right? You guys want to go in?
Yeah, I'm thinking we're going in, probably.
Yeah.
Big man, you lead the way.
Yeah, Horundus will step inside.
You're about 15 feet in. You can see that this is the bed area that you guys saw.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just kind of stick my head into the bedroom.
It's actually a really huge bed. It's like almost 10 feet wide. It's got some big plush pillows and stuff. So right here.
But there's no one in it.
Did we just break into somebody's home?
It's a
Probably,
rather large bed
but-
for a normal person. Horundus is gonna go check out the kitchen.
Like I said, there's a chest, large chest right there.
Yeah.
The kitchen's right here. You can see that there's a little, it's about 10 feet.
Alright.
There's a table in there with like some writing.
He's gonna look around, and then he's gonna go investigate the chest to see if there's anything interesting about it, or if I can get any clues from what's inside. So wait, is it locked, or...
It's definitely locked, but I don't learn anything else.
Like, is the lock hanging off of it, or is it built into the chest?
It's built into the chest.
Damn it, if it was hanging off of it, I would just bash it apart. But I don't want to destroy the chest. Hey, Ortis, can you pick locks?
I actually can.
Alright then, I'm gonna let you work your magic here.
Alright.
Horundus will back up and let Ortis work on it.
That is a 5.
That's a miserable fail. Yeah, you break.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
I guess I've got to bash it open. I didn't want to do this.
As you, right before you actually swing, Kuro's going to look inside.
Back in. There you in.
As he sees them, he's going to say, "How about rotting it open?"
Nah.
Okay, bash it open. That's fair.
I mean, my Mace of Smiting probably works on chests.
If you miss that, I'm going to be pissed.
I'm pretty sure 15 hits.
It hits for sure, but as you hit it, this sparkly essence about it, and it doesn't crack the chest, and it leaves like this ripple effect, like it's got water almost.
Alright. Detect magic. Just in the area
Oh
around
yeah,
us,
you
too.
got that shit.
Yeah, I do. Fun.
I can't do that yet, sadly.
Detect magic?
Yeah, I'm detect magic.
Is that like a...
I can sense magical auras within, like, it's like detect evil. I detect sense magical auras within a 60-foot cone. I can, I determine, like, the strength of it, but that's about it. I can't determine what it does other than it is magical. That's what my identifier.
Yeah, you're not sure if it's the chest itself or something that's in it. Some sort of magic that,
Rudis is going to look at Ordis. Hey, Ordis, do me a favor. Come put your hand on this chest real quick.
Okay. Put my hand on the chest.
Oh, sorry, I meant Kuroda.
Kuroda slowly puts his hand on his chest, on the chest, because he's wondering if he's taking his death threat too hard.
Nothing happened?
so it's like a normal, it's not like it's made of wood. You can see that there's like iron. It's not completely iron, but in place like a wood.
Alright. Now, you said there was one other room that we didn't explore, right? Or was...
This one with the desk and the writing stuff on
Alright, I'm gonna go over to that since we don't know it's in the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep working on trying to get it open.
it.
Bing.
Like a sleight of hand or something. Maybe.
Oh, I was just going to try and hit the lock.
Oh yeah, there's no visible lock.
Oh, there's an invisible barrier?
It's
Oh.
invisible, but when you hit it, it looked like almost like
Force field.
Hmm.
So whenever you go into that room, there's a desk off to your right here, and then it looks like there's a little table or something right here, and on the desk there's like used candles, and there's a little note right there that's some stuff right now.
Alright, can I read the note? No? Wait, what?
Yes, it is uncommon.
It isn't common. I speak. Let's
Oh,
see.
it is common. It's
Oh, it
really
is common. Okay. Okay. So what does the note say anything? What does the note say?
It's like a journal. From what you can read, it sounds like a journal.
Alright.
There's a man waking up in a cave behind his cabin days. He's afraid of what he's doing in the night. With his cabin to seclude himself from
Alright, I'm gonna bring it out and show it to everybody.
Alright.
Looky, look what I found.
What'd you
Take a
find?
read. It's a journal. You should probably read it for yourself.
Rudis will look over Ordis' shoulder real quick.
and at this time, she kind of leans up against the wall and like gives a approving nod.
A nod?
Yeah,
Yeah, nod.
a nod.
Okay.
Well, I wonder how that barrier would react to magic.
I mean,
Wait. Oh, wait, my mace is magic.
It is, yeah.
I'm gonna try a mundane object against the chest. I'm gonna smack it with my belaying pin to see what happens.
your blackjack?
Now, does it also bounce off?
It hits.
It smacks into it, roll damage.
Roll damage, okay. Well, yeah.
It doesn't even need crack really.
So, but the field did not bounce it off. Right?
And by this time, it's pretty dark outside. Like, I mean,
Can I see the journal?
Yeah, I've already handed it to you.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast Decrypt on myself to see if I can find any encrypted messages within it. So I'll roll insight into this. Or investigation, whichever you want. I get advantage to it either way. So insight or investigation?
that's the insight, I guess. I don't know what you're looking for, man.
I don't know. Just trying to see if there's any secret messages.
Like I said earlier, it just reads like a journal. I woke up in a cave behind this cabin, and I can see him every 4 or 5 days.
Well, I'm about as useful as... Well, actually, I don't know what I'm useful as. I feel extremely useless today. With that, he's going to hand the book back to Ortis, and then walk outside, and just sit down outside, sulking.
There's a little bench right here where the flowers are.
Kuroda has never felt more useless.
It's always you outside, too.
Arundus is still looking at the chest. I feel like there's something useful in here.
Probably.
He's gonna
but-
he's gonna try and move it.
And make a
Would it be athletics?
strength check and add recovers.
Alright. So, 12.
Yeah, it doesn't move at all. It's pretty heavy.
I am determined to find out whether we have something important in here.
I mean, I could maybe try again with my thieves' tools to see if I can pick the lock.
I mean, a
But-
mundane object didn't get reflected, so... I mean, what would happen if you tried to shoot it open?
That seems like a spooky idea.
I mean, your bullets are not magic.
Yeah, no, my bullets themselves are not magic. How they are fired is, but I mean, All right, 1 second. I'm gonna tell everybody to back away.
Alright,
And I'm gonna
Arundus
take
will
aim
back
at
up.
what I believe to be.
Yep, Arundus will back away for you.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
backing away.
yeah, just to the door.
Alright, and I am going to take a good little pot shot at the at what I believe to be the lock.
Let's see.
That would be a 10.
It hits, but the same thing happens that water looking forceful around it.
So, only my belaying pin seems to have done anything to it. Interesting.
I say we just move on.
I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to walk back over. I'm just going to give it a good hard smack with my longsword. See if I can cut it open. And 19.
19. The damage is...
That's 9 slashing, max damage.
You hit it, and you can see that you hit it really good right on the wood where it should do a lot of damage, but for some reason it didn't seem like it did.
So frustrating.
It doesn't even leave a crack in it.
Quite the mystery.
Yes. Alright. I want to attempt to move it
But
one more time.
She comes in and says, "Hey, it's getting pretty late. We should either come up with a plan. Get the hell out of here."
I think whatever's been attacking the people is going to come back here. I think it's out of town right now, but
That's true. Why don't we set up camp near here and watch the place?
That sounds like a good idea, but didn't the note say that there's a cave or something behind here? I mean, maybe we could try that.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe it's in the cave.
you actually cut out when you just were describing a lot of the journal, so I didn't hear half of it.
In the journal, it says that he wakes up in a cave right behind the cabin.
Let's go figure that out then.
Yeah, let's go to the cave then.
You guys come around, and you can see that there's a little path that leads behind the cliff at the ground. You guys want to go down that little path?
Crow's
Alright,
not
let's head
paying
down that
attention.
path.
Crow's not paying attention right now.
I'm gonna pick him up and grab, kind of drag him with us.
Yep.
Unless you want to resist him at all. Cool.
Nah, he's just being dragged along.
So
He's-
pretty nighttime, but it's only like maybe 30, 40 feet off of the cabin, but behind where the cabin is, you can see that there's a cave underneath there. If you guys want to go in, it's probably up here.
Well, I
Right
mean,
here.
Harundus does have dark vision, so if the cave isn't very deep, he should be able to see him pretty good.
Crota
It
has.
goes back, but the cave kind of goes at a diagonally. So you
Okay.
scoot over here a little bit, and you see it goes back about. Looks like it opens up a little bit more.
Say, you go in first, Mr. C in the dark.
Yeah, let's do that. And, you know what, just to give you some light, ignites Midas Blade again. Might
Does it
make me a bit of a
emanate any light?
target, but hey.
Does it emanate any light?
Harundus is leading with Midas Blade.
Yeah,
Active.
does it emanate any light?
I
Or is
mean-
it just-
mean, it is a flame, so I'd
I mean,
figure it would.
the blade is on fire, so it should give like dim light.
I'd figure it would act like a torch at least.
I
So
would
you-
say that right.
You walk down, you pass some stalagmites, into a pretty large chamber, and you see in the middle there's a dead moose or something in the middle. It's got like a hole in the middle.
I see.
Alright, drawing my gun.
Harundus is gonna slowly enter the chamber and look around him.
Investigation check for this?
Alright. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's just an empty room. You see, like, all these over here. This is formations coming from the ground. They make like little columns. It's 40 feet wide and about 50 feet across this way.
Okay, so I should be able to see pretty clearly then.
And you can see the light from everything.
I'm sorry, I'm back. What happened?
He's investigating the big.
So I'm not seeing anything that looks like it could be a bear.
But there is like a bed that you think of.
He's gonna approach that and give a slightly closer look, like halfway up to it.
With your perception, there's definitely that same blood.
Okay, so there's
Crota will
this
try to
same...
catch up with the party then.
Everybody else want to go in?
Oh, I've been following in behind him, so.
Huh. I'm gonna... I'm gonna look at Ortis. Maybe we should search this bed. Maybe we'll find something.
I'm gonna look in his general direction and say, I can't see shit. You're gonna have to search it.
I mean, my sword is giving off torchlight.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. So,
Yeah, if you just want to... oh, wait, you probably have better intelligence than me, so I'll assist you.
alright, yeah, I'm gonna investigate that little bed. With the assistance, that is 23.
There's a large heel bear that's been making. You can tell that the deer right behind it is actually human.
Is human? You keep cutting out, I can't.
Something's been mentioned on it. It's half eaten.
Oh, it's half eaten. I was about to say it's human. Oh my gosh. That's a big difference.
So Lucius says we should probably wait here and wait for it to come to us, like you guys were kind of in the cabin, because it's obviously going to come back.
Yeah, I think it's going to come back.
Let's
So I
position
think we should wait
ourselves...
for it. Yeah, let's position ourselves back at the cabin. Hiding inside the cabin. Maybe. And then wait for it to come back. That's our plan. Or that's my plan.
Yeah, that makes
I'm gonna
sense.
leave the cave.
Same.
Okay, she suggested you guys wait here, but if you guys want to go, please come over.
Oh, I mean, if she's suggesting we wait here.
Oh, if she wants us to wait here, okay. I mean, we can wait outside the. I'm gonna stealth outside, just kind of put myself in a hiding position outside the cabin, if I can. Come on. That is a 3.
Yeah, chainmail.
Yep, that is a 3.
Wait, you had disadvantage?
Yeah, because chainmail.
Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
you wear-
Harundus is going to find a spot, crouch down, and turn and just let his blade go out. With how dark his skin is and his hair is, he's going to blend in pretty good.
She's gonna make her way and kind of wedge herself behind one of these stalactites and.
Kuroda will be standing in the dark since he can't see shit.
Alright, and now we will wait for something to return.
Would we be able to get a long rest in at all, or no?
Do you guys want to try?
I mean, we have enough people to keep watch.
Yeah. I think we can take a rest. Yeah, a good long rest in here, maybe. At least as long as the rest as we can.
And to do that?
Kuroda just has.
Alright, so we're able to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah,
Means I have slots
Yep.
again.
What?
Yeah, to do that. Orders.
You keep cutting out and say, like, to do what, Orders? What?
Do you want to stay outside of the cabin?
Outside the cabin? No, I'm gonna go into the cave. With the rest of my friends.
Whatever.
Friends is such a strong word.
With the rest of my compatriots whom I stand a better chance of surviving a bipedal bear attack with.
And one compatriot who might end up getting the entire party killed.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
You can live with that.
It might kill you. I can live with that. No, you can't!
Let's see. Alright, so are we attempting a long rest?
Yeah, in the
Alright.
cave.
Kuroda just sits down, his hand at the ready near his chest, just ready to cast Soul Shield upon himself. If he hears anything.
Yeah, first
Alright.
watch.
I will be first watch.
Now the question is, can you even see to be first watch?
I can see if there's something entering the cave.
That's true. That's fair.
Because there is light coming in.
Well, it's dark outside.
That
Oh,
is true.
Yeah, that is true.
Harundus will creep over and light your blade with Midas Blade for a bit.
Okay, that'll last for a few minutes.
Yeah. I wish it was longer,
Yeah,
but
I just-
yeah.
hunker down and try to take a long rest. She just stays up and she seems on edge, but she's up and you guys do some small talk. But after the first 10-15 minutes, the blade goes out. She's kind of getting kind of nervous, but she's a halfling, so she has dark vision. So she's after about an hour.
Half the time Horrendous and our babysitter is looking around and keeping watch. Is consumed by one little sight. Kuroda just ready to impale himself just for her shield.
For about an hour of you guys just chatting and talking about yourselves a little bit. You hear something coming in.
Alright.
And you hear another swiggling across the rocks.
All right, so
Alright,
that was
I
an
hear
hour.
something coming.
So that was an
Yeah, I
hour.
hear some- I'm gonna immediately grab Horrendous. Like, just grab his leg and tug him.
Yeah.
And then say,
As you do that, you can hear that it's breathing heavier and heavier.
Upon hearing this, Kuroda just impales his chest and casts Soul's Shield upon himself,
take it out the...
losing 15 hit points, reducing himself to 5 maximum hit points. Well, not maximum. Real hit points, 5 real hit points, and 30 temporary. It's a good spell.
So wait, did we succeed our long rest?
No.
No.
I didn't
No.
think so. I didn't think so. All right.
You got a
Yeah,
short
that-
rest in.
After you cast that on yourself, Kuroda, with dark vision, you can see that there's a huge, like 8-foot tall type thing with these huge claws that come scraping across the rocks, and it stops right at the precipice of the entrance of the little tunnel. It's a holy growl that shakes the entire cavern, and you can see like a couple rocks fall off the wall and stuff. And I want everyone to roll initiative.
Got my trident down.
Ah, why is my initiative so low tonight?
Didn't you get the same one from last?
No, my last one was a 10.
Oh yeah.
Alright. So it's 20.
Alright, so as soon as this thing is aware of you guys, it lets out that terrible growl that shakes the whole cavern. What is
My move. Okay. I'm going to basically say, everyone rally to me, and then I'm going to charge it with my trident.
your movement's like 30 feet, right?
Yeah, but I was nearer to the entrance in that. Like I didn't want. Yeah, never mind.
Over here.
Yeah, I was like over there. I was basically in the middle of the cavern. And then I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna attack it with my trident, I guess. Oh, that is a 24.
You run up and you spear this thing right in the gut.
9. And that is my move.
This thing, it looks down at you and it rips out the trident and throws you back a little bit. Then reset, and then it's going to be Kuroda. You're up.
Kuroda is slowly going to get up after impaling himself in the chest, and then slowly fumble his way to, and then take a drop of mercury and then lash it out at him, casting. We all know, yeah,
Yeah.
14.
2 damage.
Yep. But now it's going to have to make Constitution saves on its turns, and then if it fails, it takes damage. and loses a point of Constitution.
So it's on its turn. Just remind me, okay?
Okay.
Then your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn. I can't see much.
Nope.
Horrendous.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was my move or not. I was like, okay, so I'm pretty much oof. All right, I'm pretty good ways back, so I'm going to move up towards the bear, and I'm going to ignite Midas Blade,
Um,
and then okay, so I was actually closer. Okay, and then I am going to go ahead and give him a booming blade. Longsword. Does a 19 hit?
yep, definitely hits.
That's 5 slashing plus Midas Blade for 10 damage, so 15. I doubt this thing's an undead.
You slice up, straight across its chest. And it doesn't necessarily make a cut, but it reacts to it.
Oh, the creature also has to make a whiz.
Nope, that only works if they're undead.
Oh, they're undead. Okay.
Okay, so after it gets injured by you, Harness,
Actually, okay, I actually worded this wrong, but technically, with the wording, it should make a wisdom save. But, as I intended for it to be a cleric thing, I won't enforce that. But yeah,
it works for him.
yeah, it only works for undead, so yeah. So yeah, that's it.
After it backs up after mostly avoiding your slash that you just made out of the Midas Blade, it's going to go ahead and make a super roar, and I need everybody to make a dexterity save.
Dexterity save?
As the walls start to shudder, and you can see that a lot of the stalagmites coming from the top of the cavern start to fly.
Oh god.
That's a 12.
Oh, wait. That was my... Okay, here we go. Here is my dex. Oh, we're doing dex save? Okay. Sorry.
So everybody, you guys kind of see that they're falling, and you guys just mostly avoid it. But after that, it's going to look at you and Orders. Try to make two separate claw attacks using its huge, abnormally long claws.
Oh, forgot. Con save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
If it beats a 13, then...
that's a natural one.
Oh, then we're gonna run a speed undead.
5D, what is it? 5D6?
Yeah, it's 5d6, take 13. I got 2 nat 1s, 2 3s, and 1 5. And it loses a point of constitution from this.
No problem. Attacking you, Ordis, with two of its claws.
Yep.
Was a 20 hits you, right?
Yep. Yep.
Is a 18 hit you.
An 18 does not hit me.
It lashes out and it scratches across your chainmail, and it doesn't pierce your chainmail, but it.
Right. How much damage do I take from the one? Right. What?
So you're going to take 6. And its turn, which is to to Lucius. She is just going to kind of position herself over here and have her fake sword ready to go.
Alright, and then it brings it back to me, I think.
Orders, yeah.
Alright. So, I'm going to take 2 stabs at it with my trident, or 1 stab at it with my trident. That is an 11.
Actually hits.
It does hit. Okay, sweet. Big bundle of HP. That is 8. And then I'm gonna...
A leg and...
Alright. And then with my... No, I'm not gonna use that yet. Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna burn my axe and surge to attack it again. 23, pretty sure hits. And 6.
Your turn?
Yep, that's my turn. Readying for another round of attacks. I do believe that is Horrendous' turn. Wow.
No, Kuroda.
Oh, okay. So, since I can barely see, let's see what I can actually use.
Make my trident strong, if you can.
I mean, I could.
Trident Stronk.
I guess I will cast a silver spear first, and then throw this at it. And since my ring is silver, it's essentially a band of silver now.
Is your trident magical?
Yes, it is.
Plus 1?
No, this is a thrown weapon that I conjure.
Your trident is magical, right?
Yeah, it's a trident to fish command.
Yes. Alright, good. Spear.
So I'm gonna throw. So I gotta hit it. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah,
Does?
11, 15. Yeah, because 11 hits, so 15.
Okay then. Takes 12 piercing damage, and it's treated as a silver weapon. Afterwards, I will slowly approach Ordis. Take a hold of his spear and cast Grave Touch Weapon.
Something happens. You feel your trident turn from whatever metal or wood it was made out of, and
It
feels
essentially becomes like a headstone. The weapon's like made out of like a headstone stone, but it's still treated as metal.
Cool.
So, that'll end your turn.
Yeah, that'll end my turn. I'm out of shit.
Unless you're up.
Alright, so Longsword, that hits. And then Midas Blade. That's 11.
So you come down with that gold flame with the speckles of gold in it, and you lash out at one of its arms, and it lets out another growl at you. And this one is just as loud. Oh, does that end your turn?
As my bonus action, I'm going to attempt to roar in its face.
Amazing.
And Intimidation, 17.
It growls right back at you, and does that end your turn?
Yep.
That growl. I need everyone to make another DC 10 dex save.
4.
Oh wait, since I have my soul shield and I get proficiency to my, I get tactical advantage and proficiency to my, my dex saves. That's crap.
Darkwalker, you both are going to take 15 bludgeoning damage
15.
and knock prone.
Knocked prone. That's not that bad, really.
So wait, I am?
Did
So, no, Orbis and Darkwalker, they are.
Okay.
no?
The Stalactite ends up crushing him a little bit and knocks him on the ground.
So did his turn start then?
It needs to make a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah, con save and then takes 17.
It's going to pass with a 15.
Okay, it's safe.
So
So that's one check. If it makes another con save and if it succeeds, the spell ends.
it's going to go ahead and it's going to continue to attack you, Otis, and now that you're prone, it's going to have advantage.
Yep.
Do a natural 20, it's going to crit you. Oh. Roll this and then add 5, double it and then add 5, alright?
1 second. He's gotta scram down.
Plus 5. 21 on the first one.
21 points. Alright, I'm down.
It's going to use its other attack to attack you. 5. It's going to be, is it? Yeah, you're down, so it's an automatic,
Automatic 2 failures.
Who's it attacking?
It's attacking Ortis. He's down.
Okay.
as it does that, and it sees that you're down, goes over you and gets down on all fours, and its big claws on each side of you, and it looks like it's going to get ready to bite you or something. Now it's going to be Selicia's turn. She's going to run over to you, and she is going to force feed you healing potion.
Come on now, you stupid
Easy
scroll.
to eat.
Scroll down. Okay, that's an 8.
You're stabilized, but you're still prone with this thing hovering over you. God damn it. I was gonna let you die, but I don't think you guys can handle this by yourself. We should tell you to get up.
Okay.
Your turn, Otis. You are prone, and this thing's hovering over you.
Wait, my turn? Okay. I use half my movement to get up.
And
Alright. I'm blowing my second wind. So that is...
Roll it.
Yeah, 1 second. 9 additional hit points, yay.
you just had to do some calculations.
5. I swear to God, if this thing doesn't... hate these things. Let's see here, so it'll be, put me at 18, no, 17. Bam. And then I'm going to, I'm just going to attack again with my trident.
Go ahead.
14.
So does that hit? And then we're gonna add 2d4. Oh, I just skipped that. I forgot about that. So it has to. It'll take 7 necrotic damage, and if it beats a 13, it ignores strength damage.
Read this. Each time it hits a creature, it takes 2d4, so it takes 7 damage. Saving throw. Okay. It fails that, so it's going to lose.
Yeah, 1 strength. I'm gonna drain a lot of people's stats by the end of this entire campaign.
You stab into it with this new weapon, and it seems it pull back your trident after stabbing it in the thigh. You can see that it's leaving black blood instead of what it was, the red blood. His magic is doing something to it. And when you do that, you know, Solucious, and she kind of looks down at you, still chromed out, and you guys catch each other's eye. It looks like she's confused. You know what I mean?
What? Wait, what?
He looks at Kuroda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like she saw the black cloak and she's confused by it.
My enchantment magic's really fucked up. Don't worry.
Let's go immediately back to the thing. That's gonna bring us to Kuroda. Yeah.
I'm gonna use half my movement to get up slowly, of course. And then I'm gonna chug a healing elixir. Let's see what it heals me for. 6. So now I'm up to 11 hit points. And then I'm going to cast a Spirit Blast, sacrificing 10 hit points in the spell, leaving me at 1. But it's going to add a plus 10 to the attack if it hits. And since it's flanked, essentially, it's going to be a 22 to hit. And the damage will be 16 plus 10. Yeah, pretty much. I ain't got anything else. If I move away, I'm gonna hit an opportunity attack.
You're not. But you only have half your movement.
Yeah, that's true. So whose turn is it now?
It's mine, okay.
Oh,
so, I'm looking at this bear. It's about... It said it's like 8 feet tall.
Yeah, it's like 8 or 9.
Alright.
Right now it's hunched over. It's on all fours.
I look at the bear. I sheath my sword. And I'm going to attempt to grapple the bear.
Wrestle it.
I'm going to suplex the bear.
You make a grapple check.
Alright, athletics. Oh, come on!
It's just too big for you.
When I'm trying to be awesome, roll 20.
Just too goofy for you.
Damn it. Alright. Well, now I'm hugging a bear.
You're hugging a bear.
I can't pick it up at the moment.
Then your turn.
That was my action.
You better not lay on hands at it.
I'm out of that.
I was just saying, don't lay on hands with that spell on.
Can I don't really have a gore attack. No, not without. No, I'm just gonna end it.
It would be interesting to see it playing gore or something with his horns. Oh my.
And that ends your turn, Magnus?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so as it gets ready to go and bite you, Fortis, because you still have light emanating, and Magnus, you see this first. Small halfling woman with a straw hat comes running into the cave, screaming, "Stop!" With this, the bear comes around completely.
Speaking of hit triggers.
So,
I forgot to say that. Let's see what happens. I said Speed Undead is going to trigger because it's his turn now, I guess.
That's 13. I rolled a natural 13, so.
Oh,
Oh,
God, that
okay.
was weak.
That was weak, by the way.
It was weak.
So
So
Defender
you-
goes, so the spell ends. I mean,
Yeah, so-
if it didn't save, it's gonna die.
Was it? Like, how much damage did it take? It took like 90 damage, didn't it?
Okay, I'm gonna count it out while you guys do your thing.
The girl that you guys recognize as running in saying, "Stop! I love him! I love him!" And you see what the bear stops what he was doing, and he stands back up and he looks directly at him. As in common with a deep and says, "Heidi, what are you doing here?" Follow the slaves here to make sure they didn't hurt you, my love. And he replies, and then it's going to be, he's going to spend all of his turn doing that, and so she kind of is taken back, and she looks directly at you, Crota, and starts backing up a little bit.
How come? What happened? Wait, what happened?
She backed up away from you, Crota, up against this stalactite that's on the ground. Yeah, Heidi, I'm just going to use this as Heidi. I had a little conversation on their turn, and you guys all heard it. Didn't cut out anything during it.
Oh,
No, you. No.
So wait, she's talking with the bear.
And it speaks common, and it's replying to you.
Arundus is just gonna go, shit.
It's Ortis's turn.
Alright, I'm going to keep my shield up, but back away a bit.
I'm gonna back away slowly as well. Chugging another health potion.
You know what? I'm going to do that too. I'm also going to chug it. That's a good idea. I'm going to chug mine.
We're still in initiative, so Crota, you're still there, but you can back up and do that once.
Yeah, I'm gonna chug my one health potion. Okay. So I got 6, I think.
So here's the total damage that the bear essentially took, 135.
Oh, whoa, Jesus Christ.
That bear is a damage sponge.
That's a lot of damage.
Flex save.
Yeah. So I heal 6.
Is that end your turn?
Yeah, that ends my turn. I'm done.
Huh. Back to Ortis.
No, what do you mean back to Ortis? I already said I ended my turn.
No, I meant back to Kuroda. Ugh.
Oh, okay. Now I slowly back away, chug a healing potion. Let's see how much I heal. 7. So I'm back to 8. And I'm going to slowly back towards the corpse behind me. I'm going to try to get towards the corpse. And I'm going to try and get back towards the corpse. That's about it. So that ends my turn. I mean, as far as I can go, really.
He's still running up on the bear, but he's not moving anything. Unless you're...
Not quite sure what to make of this situation. Pretty sure I know what's going on, but at the same time, Harundus probably doesn't. He's just gonna go, okay. What the hell is going on? Someone had better start explaining.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, this time the bear she's only like knee high or something, but I'm hard to make sure the sailors didn't know notice about me, and she replies, yes, I've always known, but I've never cared. You're a good man, with a good heart, too good for my rotten sister. Never appreciated you. That's why I brought her here to watch you change. Then he went crazy and attacked her. Flood. And John says, brought her here to spoil me like this? Spare her from this pain. It's your fault that my Sarah is dead. And he lets out another growl and says, I'll kill you.
So wait, Harundus. So wait, this is still initiative, or are we able to just talk here?
We're still in the initiative. It looks like he's getting ready to attack Lyra. And it's going to be...
Wait, who's next?
She's turned her gaze away from Nicola, and she's pretty locked into this conversation.
So is it my turn now?
It's going to be Hortus's turn.
Hortus' turn. Alright. So, with that, I am chucking the trident. That is an 8. Yep, and that doesn't hit.
Is there one of these pillars blocking you?
Alright, and then with the bonus action, I'm just whipping out the thunder cannon and moving back as far as I can, and then taking aim.
I'm going to move back towards Ordis and the corpse, and then I'm going to cast Grave Touch Weapon on his Thunder Cannon. But for my actual action, I'm going to cast Necrotic Beast on the corpse.
Oh.
She does not see it. I'm safe. I'm playing with fire, but I'm safe. I'm going to cast it. Here we go.
You put your hand on this thing, and you can see that all that black blood starts seeping into your nose and your mouth. You feel a lot better.
And the corpse turns to dust. There's no evidence. And that ends my turn. I'm gonna look back at the situation, but that ends my turn.
You see this bear looks like it's about to attack.
Alright, so I just heard this bear threaten the halfling woman, basically? Or is he threatening us?
He's threatening the girl.
He's threatening the girl.
Okay, Harundus is going to walk up behind him. And he's going to attempt to suplex him again.
Ah, God damn it.
Okay, while this is happening,
I've got to do this now. I'm committed to the path.
No, you don't have to. Never mind. Whatever, fine.
And athletics.
Alright. While you're rolling this, I'm going to say GM. The bear's strength has returned because I ended this spell to cast Grave Touched Weapon on Ordis' Thunder Cannon. Okay?
Please let him fail the opposing athletics.
He rolled a natural 9.
He what?
Natural 9.
You're hiding the bear again. He rolled a natural 9.
Ah, damn it.
I'm sorry, but I had to do it.
I'm determined to suplex this bear.
You can't suplex the bear. It's larger than you. It's stronger.
No,
than you.
I'm about the same size as this bear.
Yeah, but it's a large creature. You're a medium creature.
Shit, you're right.
Big difference.
Great. Well, I probably got his attention at least. I'm gonna back off slightly, hopefully. At least enough that I can draw my weapon.
Okay, yeah, you're still within 5 feet of it. You're fine. With that, it is the bear's turn. And it's gonna let out another one of those growls.
Yeah.
To make a 10 dexterity.
Dexterity. Oh, good, nat 20.
13.
Where was that? Where was that? Where was that on my grapple?
Because it doesn't want you to do something stupid that won't work. That's a 5.
So, what is you gonna do? 10 damage, bludgeoning damage, and you're gonna be knocked prone again.
God damn it.
80. As you see the rocks fall on Heidi, that she's bloody, stuck under a bunch of rocks. At least from the bear's point of view, that she's dead and dealt with. And around. And the 2 arms.
Yep.
See? And natural one. One hits you.
Well, wait, what was that roll?
One, the other was a natural 17. But
Yeah.
you're gonna take 8 damage.
Yeah.
Directly in your face. With that, he's going to go to this is turn. Past you, going up to Heidi. The attack of opportunity. She's going to go ahead and hit her. What you guys can see doesn't seem to be having. Back up to you, Orbis.
Alright. Using half my movement, getting up, taking a thunder cannon shot. 22.
Mm-hmm.
That is 4 damage. Because apparently my rolls hate me.
It smacks on you and a tuft of fur goes up with a little bit of red blood. And
And then I'm just going to say, stop trying to hug the bear, just fucking kill it already.
Oh, and make a con saving.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's got my the enchanted
Yep.
whatever.
So,
So,
it rolled a natural 19.
by the way, here's the damage 7.
So it took a total of 11 extra damage.
Yep.
With that, it's going to be your turn, Florida.
Upon seeing this, I am going to... I'm really freaking that girl out, you know? I'm really freaking her out.
Well, right now, she seems to be more worried about the...
More worried about the bear.
Yeah, but I'm still freaking her the fuck out.
Just stab it.
Ah, God. Damn it. I'm going to cast Ice Knife. Throwing it at the bear.
That's a natural 20. Oh yeah.
and I've got to make a dex save.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
I'm not in range. I am not in range for my other spell.
Let's see here. So I take the 13.
and I don't have the material for it.
How much total does it take?
It takes 4 plus
Plus 14, so it takes 18.
18. Or horrendous takes only the cold damage, so 14.
Okay, so with that, you can see that half of its body is completely engulfed in this frost. Its hair is sticking together. It lets out like a scream of pain. It looks like it's looking really rough right now.
With that, I'm going to slowly make my way edge around Horrendous towards Horrendous. I mean, I'm going to be behind him so I don't get killed. And I guess that will actually I'll chug one of my other healing potions since this is a bonus action. And 6. I'm going to end my turn now.
So horrendous, the sun staring you in the face.
Okay. I'm only going to ask this. I probably won't do it because it's kind of pointless, but if I were to use my horns to around the bear's neck, would I be able to get leverage?
No, it would just count more as
Just stab the bear! I swear to God!
You can suplex it afterwards.
I kind of want to suplex it on top of Kuroda now.
I'm so close to dying.
I am so
So
close.
that's just a quick question. Would I be able to get leverage on the bear?
No. It is... You making the roll is you getting leverage.
Oh well then, I guess I will just Midas Blade with my bonus action and Longsword. Oh wait, is it technically flanked?
no. Yes, I guess it would be, yeah, because what's her name is right there.
Alright, well then, Longsword damage. Really? Midas Blade.
What do you mean how you kill this thing?
Let's see here. I'll stab the blade into its stomach and then run it up to its neck.
The gold blade, it's emanating this gold light. It's a golden. You stab it into its belly button, and you end up grabbing the sword and pushing it, or something, holding up the wall, and you split it right across its jaw. As it does that, the starts to recede back into him, and he falls to the ground and shrinks considerably in size, and you can see apart from the gore, you can make out that it's from earlier. I have initiative.
That's the end of initiative? Okay.
Just I was down there naked. Here.
Horrendous is just gonna sit down.
I'm gonna leave the cave, then sit down.
You go past so Lucius is feeding every potion she has into this girl, but she kind of gives up, and she has a seat as well, staring directly at you, Corota.
What? I did a lot of damage.
See what would be.
Is there something you want to say to me? Come on. Say it.
With that, after you said that, say that, and she says, something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I am. You wanna know why? Because I practice a really dangerous form of enchantment and evocation magic. I take my own life force and rip out my own soul, okay? That's how I kill shit.
She takes a deep breath and
A lot
looks
of people
over.
frown upon it.
She kind of whispers to you. She says, "You're not the only one."
What?
She says, "You're not the only one that she knows of that uses the magic, and that she knows that uses it, and As long as you don't do it in public, you'll be fine.
I don't. I was really hoping you wouldn't realize it.
Yeah, she's saying you don't have to hide it in front of her or other guild members.
Okay.
Once you guys are initiated, you'll be part of the guild.
Let's see.
So,
Okay.
you can't snitch. You have nothing to hide in front of them.
Alright. And with that, I'm going to dispel Soul Shield. And just pools of blood start pouring from my chest.
She gives you a healing potion.
Why do I cast that spell so much? How much is that?
It's a regular healing potion.
A regular healing potion, so I can just do this. Okay.
Alright. Horundus is going to look at Crota. Hey, Crota, help me search this guy over real quick. You might have a key to that chest, and I want to know what's in it after all this trouble.
Alright.
So I will give you an assist on a investigation.
Yeah, okay.
It's he's completely nude except for his key.
Now, here's a question. Are you going to be okay, Miss... What's her face? I keep on forgetting her name. Will you be Lucius? Will you be okay with me eating this box?
What? Wait, what?
Might not be a good idea, Kuroda.
There's magical ways of eating it, you know? I'm not gonna actually put my mouth on him.
True, but you might catch whatever caused him to turn into a bear.
Probably not a good idea. I don't think he is a pretty
Oh, I'm gonna say thanks for the potion. I would have surely perished.
Because, yeah, I figured. I saw that this flow was beyond you guys. Which isn't you guys' fault.
So we didn't find a key on him, did we?
No, you did. It's around his neck. It's
Oh.
the only thing on him.
Yeah. Horundus seemed like,
Wait.
let me see that, Kuroda. I'm gonna go find out what's in that chest.
You're not taking it without me.
Alright, you can
You're
follow
carrying
if you want, but
You're
I want to
carrying
know.
me. You're carrying me.
Alright. I take the key from him, and then I throw him over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
That's fair. I'm not one.
You guys go back out? So you guys go back up and you're going to use the key on the chest?
Yep. Let's see what we've won.
Unlocks it. The force field or whatever kind of dissipates inside, and you guys find pieces. 1,500 gold pieces. 100 gold pieces worth of small diamonds.
Here, can you toss that in the chat? You're breaking up a little. Ooh, hello. I knew this chest was important.
I'm taking the platinum.
That's fine.
I want the diamonds.
Alright. Then I will take the gold pieces.
Also find a large decorative bag.
I'm gonna bring that back with us so we can have it looked at.
With a strap. And a single sparkling green gem.
I'll add the decorative bag to my inventory.
I will also take the sparkling clear gem. A lot of my magical requires some gems, apparently.
I was about to say, I could identify them if they're magic.
Actually, that's a good idea. Why don't you take a look at this bag, Ordis?
Alright.
Let's do it in town.
Yeah, let's go home first.
I mean, you sure? We could just shack up in here for a few hours and rest.
I mean, my home is in Jorn. I mean, I don't know about you. I mean, well, it's past Jorn, to be exact, but it's there. I'm not going back there. Fuck that place.
Alright. You know, I'm still gonna identify the large decorative bag or the large bag.
Yeah. Let's see what that is.
That's it. It is a bag of holding.
Yes! I called it!
I'm going to play my whistle.
Uh,
Time.
Bag of holding.
And my response is, "Damn it!" You
Well-
wanna know why?
You guys,
Let me guess, you can make them.
Yeah, he can't
Not
make
only can I make them, I have to plan out what I make, and that is what I was making. So I hope you're okay with having two.
That's fine. We can always pull the whole, don't make me put this bag of holding in a bag of holding trick.
Oh God, no! Don't do that!
It's a good threat.
Don't do that!
I know what it
there's
does,
also-
so yeah.
The sparkling clear stone is also giving off some arcane.
Yeah, I'll identify that as well, since I can do it for free.
There is a gem of brightness.
A gem of brightness. Oh, this will glow whenever we give it the command word.
If we know what it is.
Or whenever we command it. Well, I mean, identifying it tells me how to activate it too.
Yep.
Word you can think of now.
I'm going to add 15,000 gold to my treasures. Not gold, diamonds. Small diamonds.
So Celestius, after you guys sit down and all that, she suggests that you guys return to Silver Town and inform someone that you guys have completed the contract that you guys are hired.
Horrendous will stretch. That's a good thing. Though I feel like this battle left a slightly sour taste in my mouth.
Oh, yeah, that
it
lady
is unfortunate.
died. Wait. The sister-in-law died, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
She
Yes.
is dead. There's nothing you can do.
Not yet.
I mean, we could have killed it before that happened, but nah, fuck it. This happened because of her.
I mean, in the end, we figured out what was in the chest, and I feel like that was the ultimate goal of this mission.
Oh my God.
That's the title of this episode, What's in the Box?
No, the sorrow box.
I mean, I don't know about you, my ultimate mission, 2 questions only.
Box of Sadness.
Box of sadness.
Box of shame. Box of shame.
Alright.
Hero's box of shame.
Alright. I think we can end on a pretty good note of us heading back to town.
Yeah.
Also, who has the sparkling, or who has the,
Kuroda picked that up.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, I did.
I mean, hey, I'll hold on to the bag of holding and be our pack mule.
I mean, it doesn't. You don't gain weight for holding it, right?
Bags of holding weigh 15 pounds. But they can hold 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, large. It's
And-
pretty much.
Yeah, but if you put something in the bag of holding,
No.
does it add to your
No,
weight?
it does not add to the weight.
Okay.
So is that where you guys want to end?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting pretty late here.
Let's
I gotta
call
work-
it there.
I gotta work tomorrow, so.
Let's say that you guys end up going back to Silver Town, and you guys tell whoever's in charge there that you guys completely. He tells you to go into their house, and you guys all get what the contract was. You guys each get 300 more gold pieces.
Very nice.
The contract, and then I'll send you guys a text or something on Discord for how much for all that.
Alright. Yeah, that's fine. For now, though, I'm going to pop out. I will add my XP.
Yeah, no, he'll tell us later.
Exactly. I will add it later.